Episode 2 of Shopkeeper's Quest. My name is Steven, I'm the DM. To my right, we have Bobby playing Burb, the Bird Bard. Josiah, who's playing Kiwi, I'm not going to say the actual real name. Kiwi the Warlock. To my left, we have Paul. He is playing Zon, the Human Warrior. Human Fighter?
Fighter.
I don't know how to talk.
Warrior.
And
Human Warrior Prince.
Justin, playing Finn, the Paladin.
Is there left or right?
Righteous.
Did I get my directions different?
Yeah.
It's left on the screen. No, perfect. It was perfect.
Right.
Oh
Your
yeah,
execution
I
was
did it right
excellent.
on TV. I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what happened last week, and then we'll launch right into it. So,
Let's do it.
our adventurers came to the aid of the town of Greenest amidst a dragon attack. Each with their own motives, they rushed to the aid of the town, slaying many kobolds, few cultists. You guys met Governor Nighthill, who employed you to defend the town throughout the night. You guys unlocked an underground passage quite easily. And then you got the jump on some raiders who were being aided by a citizen who had betrayed the town in exchange for treasure. Frankie Gherkins, if you recall.
Mr. Pickles.
Frankie Pickles. Let's see. You captured the cultist. You drugged both the cultist and Frankie Gherkins back to the town, and you are now back at the center of the town. And you still have some folks that are trapped in the Church of Shantae. And the night is far from over.
Shantae.
So we'll open up back there. I guess the last thing that happened was Governor Nighthill came down. You told him Frankie Gherkins had gone turncoat and handed over the cultists as well. What would you guys like to do?
Head out for the chapel.
Yeah, I mean, you go back out and rescue the folks from the church,
Okay.
I think.
You want to do that before you take a short rest?
Do we need a short rest?
We took one right before we left.
Oh yeah, you guys got healed up by
Yeah, they had
some of the
on-hand
medics.
Clerics on deck.
Clerics on deck. Okay.
Cool.
So you guys are gonna make your way back to the old tunnel.
Sludge back through the tunnel.
Sludge back through the tunnel. Now we have kind of a generic town setting here, but we're just gonna say that you guys make it through the tunnel a-okay.
The tunnel is here.
Sure. The scouting group of cultists that came by, you detected them immediately and took them out. So
Hope
you
there
are
are
free
more
from
rats.
danger. Sure do. Sure would like them.
No rat refill.
We're gonna say that the Temple of Shantae is right here,
Get off the roof.
and you guys are over in that corner by Justin.
Okay. I can reach the cuckoo. My guy.
How would you like to approach the temple?
Stealthily, if possible.
You may have to convince other members of your party that that is the thing
Attempted
to do.
stealth.
Do you warn Finn beforehand that we're approaching stealthily? Because Finn is not very good at stealth. Not by virtue of not liking stealth, but just by virtue of being clad in armor that does not
We
like
can, we can
stealth.
attempt.
Okay.
Finn, I suggest we attempt going through here stealthily if we can.
Alright.
Yeah, you sure? We don't have to roll for convincing or anything like that. Cool.
Seems like a good idea.
All right.
I just
So-
don't know that I'm gonna be good at it.
You guys can go ahead and plan your route towards that temple.
Alright, which way do we want to go?
Is this a building or is this just a like plot?
That's a
about-
building.
It's a building.
Isn't
But
it
we're
a fountain?
underground.
No. You've already
already
gone
out.
through the temple.
That's a fountain.
Do we know where the temple is?
Yeah, the temple's right
courtyard.
here.
Okay, but I
And
can't
you
see
do
that
know.
there's a building out.
They gave you. There's a building under it.
That's a fountain out in a courtyard.
Okay, it's a fountain out in the courtyard, Bobby. You
I'd
got
like to think the fountain is on top of the building. It's like that's
It could be the
penthouse.
interior of the building with a
yeah,
fountain in
is that the set town hall?
It's like a gazebo.
Penthouse.
Cool.
Alright, I think we should just go like straight and right.
Pretty sure we can like see over there. Like that doesn't look like a really big ass fountain, like a cool fountain.
Straight.
I mean, that's a building I can't see through it.
Well,
If it's not a building,
I
then I
would
can see
say-
the
I
temple,
would
and I think
say-
we should go straight.
I always follow Big Shrek's lead. Can that be a part of my story?
I would say
Wherever Justin wants to go, I go.
we could just go through the outskirts right here, through this dice tray, and into the building that
Sure.
way.
Or we could use our eyes and look across and see if there's enemies
But
in the
it's
way.
right there.
Yeah, it's right here.
I can see it.
Alright
We
then.
can stealth our way this way.
You don't like stealth.
I don't dislike stealth, I'm just bad at it. Besides,
He
we
was
can
convinced.
stealthily sneak across, like straight across.
All right.
That's
So
how
while
stealth
you guys are discussing, this, right around the corner of this church,
I
there
never
is
did that.
a large band of raiders that kind of like are running with torches.
What's their band name?
Bandits.
Okay,
Mercenaries.
so the band's name is Bandits.
So what they're
band of
doing,
bandits.
let's see, there's 3
A bandit.
cultists, 10 kobolds, and 2 ambush drakes.
Yep.
So 2 like lizard-like creatures, a bunch of kobolds, and some cultists are kind of like running and yipping around this corner here, and they've got torches and stuff, and they're like throwing rocks at the windows, and basically they're trying to make the people that are in that church come out. That's what they're doing. So you guys see them around the corner.
What a bad way to get people to
That
come
corner?
outside.
Are they coming around? Like
Yeah,
towards this?
they're circling. No, they're making
Oh, they're
laps around
all
the
around
building.
it?
Oh, they're
Yeah,
making
but
laps.
it's taken a while for them to kind of get around. It's a big. I know it's not very big on this map, but it's a big church.
So we can't stealth because we just need to go help them out.
We're gonna have to take those guys out before we can get the people out of the church.
So guys, if one of these buildings looks climbable, I'll just get on top of the roof and snipe them from there.
That sounds like a good plan.
Honestly, yes.
So,
I've seen these movies.
So
And then Paul, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. There we go. Alright, that'll be a 15.
All right. So the 15, you're familiar, kind of tries to get your attention towards this part of the building.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this is the front of the building, and it looks like there's another group of mercenaries, and they're trying to bust open the door.
oh, the front's over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, curious.
That's the back right there.
Okay. What
They're
odd.
not having much luck at the moment,
Mm.
but there's another group
I
at
see.
the front.
So there's 2 groups that we have to fight, it looks like.
Let's see. Bobby, go ahead and make a perception check.
If we set fire to the church, then no one gets it. A 4. My eyes were closed.
Nice.
Can we take the picture?
No,
facing
so
the wrong direction.
You are facing the wrong direction.
Accurate.
Disadvantage.
The dice know what's up. Use
You
your
can-
lizard eyes.
Go ahead, Josiah. Can you please roll 2? I can't.
So we were just letting. That we were practicing.
So yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna tell you,
Immersion.
you're facing the other direction, and you're looking. I guess Zon's in the back, and you're just kind of like, this seems fine. Like everything's fine.
So
This
for
seems
our
fine.
viewers at
because you
home,
haven't seen anything
tell our
yet.
viewers at home why I'm facing the wrong direction.
So Burby is a bard, and Burby is also a kenku, and they're very light. And Burby
Small.
and
Hollow
small,
bones.
hollow bones, and he rides in a what do you call it?
Bjorn.
a baby
a
Bjorn.
A baby Bjorn.
It's like a backpack, but for
Yeah,
birds.
strapped to the back of Kiwi, our enormous lizard warlock. So,
So, yeah,
that makes sense to
Because
you.
really, you've yet to see
Then
any of this banging.
You're on board. Great.
You've seen no torches. You've seen no banging.
I'm just hanging out back there. I don't know why God asked me what I was seeing.
He's just there like, what
that
am I
would be
stopping?
a natural
20?
Wow.
Okay.
First one of the
Hold
night.
on, hold
Nice.
on. Anyone watching, that was a nat 20. You have to follow now.
Nat 20! Alright, cool. I'm just going to give you the whole overlay then. So, you're looking over here past this fountain.
Sick.
Not only did you notice the group of raiders coming around here, you can smell fire from this back here. There's a group of kobolds and cultists trying, very poorly by the way, they're not good at lighting things on fire, trying to set the back door on fire.
Did you see another way into this place that isn't
So,
surrounded by jerks?
If you look, and you can smell this too with your super lizard senses, all of this area is kind of foggy, which was why you couldn't see them before. Because all the smoke that they're creating as they're trying to catch this door on fire. Not a very flammable building, turns out.
Okay, so I guess we've learned all this to realize that if we have if there are people surrounding, they don't matter. Door, they don't matter as much, but a little more. These are the most pertinent, so they don't burn down the place.
I don't know. Finn is kind of like itching to get in there, and he sees everybody kind of stopping and staring in interesting
My
ways.
boat is
And
back
so,
here.
so Finn will ask, "What do you see? What should we do?" Because I haven't seen anything apparently.
Baby, we're taking out those arsonists, baby.
What arsonists? Arsonists?
We're going here, baby.
Arson is unlawful!
Arson is unlawful.
Arson.
There's arsonists right there.
Yes, that's what he's telling me.
Right
baby.
there.
Right here.
All right.
Also with that perception check of 20, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, It's going to take that group of mercenaries about 10 minutes to make a round trip around the.
Did you
around the-
perceive how many
The
of
back
them
door?
there were?
No, it's the front door.
The guys that are like harassing, throwing bricks at the windows and stuff like that. It's going to take them about 10 minutes to get around.
Can lizard men count? And
10
how
minutes.
many
It's
did
big
you
church.
see?
Okay.
Big
How many
two.
did I see?
How many did you see?
You said kobolds and cultists.
Oh, in the back or the ones circling?
Back.
The ones in the back. Let's find out. That is 2 cultists and 6 kobolds.
Alright.
Phineas is gonna stop the fire.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now that you've told me there are arsonists there, there's no reason for me
You're
to
already,
wait.
you're here.
Like,
You're not
I-
even with us still. You're right here. Alright, take us there, baby.
I'm not screaming because
Alright.
we're being stealthy.
Yes.
So I'm just running in a very intense fashion.
So, can we make stealth checks then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm still in the baby Bjorn.
You're just hustling.
And I would argue with advantage because these guys are very focused on the
Cool.
fight.
I get to roll at normal because normally I'd have disadvantage for my chainmail. I still rolled a 5.
Okay. I rolled pretty well.
What'd you roll?
They
I
didn't,
rolled a 19.
they didn't detect you. Clank, 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 clank. Don't worry, I'm the distraction.
18. Do I look at my thingy?
I don't think you have a stealth modifier unless you.
Yeah, it's 0.
It's a skill.
I'm gonna roll. I have plus
Actually,
4 for
I
the stealth
actually do have a
modifier.
stealth
Nice.
modifier, and it's a -1. So I rolled a 4 for my stealth total.
I rolled a
17.
21. No one heard me. I'm really quiet in the baby Bjorn.
All right,
Alright.
Finn's the distraction.
Finn's leading the
Finn's-
charge
How
here.
far do I make it before they notice I'm
Are
claiming?
you guys moving together as a group? Are you letting Finn kind of run ahead a little
I'm
bit?
gonna go off to the side.
That's your
Or-
prerogative.
Yeah.
Let's let Finn run ahead.
Keep in mind,
and we'll
as
kill
your
whatever
familiar
gets on
warned
him.
you,
Yeah.
there are
Well,
some guys
I
up
think
here
Big
at the front
Man,
as
he's
well.
just gonna try to probably throw himself on the fire.
Clank, clank.
Yeah.
He's just gonna throw himself on the fire or whatever little kindling they've made.
I'm gonna try and detain them with the rule of law, and then if they resist, I'm gonna take them out.
Okay.
So yeah, crew is following.
So
we're
go
going
ahead,
Finn's
go
lead.
ahead, and you guys just take turns moving your characters, up to 5 tiles at a time, and I will tell you when
Oh,
to stop.
cool! I moved 5.
Yeah.
I'm with
I
him.
moved you from back here, buddy.
We're following.
did you?
Yeah, you were in the back.
We're following you.
I moved you excess of 5.
Push
You're
me
following
up.
me.
Yeah, you gotta put me in the baby.
Oh,
seat.
I know he's
I'm in the
stuck.
baby Bjorn.
He's stuck
so
in the
I'm
Bjorn.
Right
That's-
behind him.
And we're gonna assume with the information from Kiwi that you guys waited for those that other raiding band to cross that corner before.
Yeah,
you
sure.
started.
Well, they were kind of hustling around the church,
Yeah,
and
they were
everybody
hustling.
was peering around.
They
So I was
weren't,
just
they
kind
weren't
of
really
waiting.
paying attention.
I was instructed to be
And
stealthy.
we're being really quiet except for him.
Yeah.
I'm
can't
trying.
Chuck.
So,
Oh, I guess no way. I guess you're kind of like.
yeah, I just sound like jingling metal
Yeah,
and
yeah,
beefy
yeah.
guy.
No, I gotcha.
He's just got keys, lots of keys.
Lots of keys.
He's the janitor. Tears janitor.
I'm here to clean up this town.
Woo!
So,
Put out those fires.
Put him out.
can I estimate about when they might notice him? Like how close he has to be?
I'm gonna clank.
I
when
I
it has to
wanna,
be.
I wanna
Clank,
like
clank.
snipe, do a little sniping
Clank.
before he alerts them.
Clank is
Okay.
ugly.
Would you
But
could
we're-
like? I guess you're in range right
Silently
now.
sneak
sneak us
like-
like
Would you like
behind
to
you.
hold that
I
action?
don't hold it until right before they.
You don't want to
So-
like
and
distance
you'll
yourself
trigger
from
that
me at
action
all.
when they
I'm just
discover
gonna be
Finn.
like,
Not yet.
What comes
That's fine.
clanking? And there's gonna be like, hey, there's some guys over there.
Cool. So clank, clank, clank.
Clank, clank.
Okay. They still haven't noticed you, by the way.
Wow.
See, this is where Daddy's gonna stop.
This is where Finn is just like, wow, I'm so stealthy.
It's so now you're entering into the smoke here at this point. You're
Are you
clanking
holding
in.
your position?
I'm
He's
We need to
holding
move
his
up
Okay.
a
position.
little
ready in
bit more.
action.
Okay.
We're gonna move up diagonally a
Wow,
little bit
I've clanked
more.
all the way up to him?
No. You gotta back off just a little
Back
bit.
up, back up,
Back up, and
back
you
up.
two back up too. So at this point, Finn, they are gonna turn around and they're gonna notice you.
Clank me this way? Am I on the corner?
Yeah.
You're on the corner there. So they're gonna turn around. They're
I think I got a head start.
They're all clustered here, so it's gonna be
Awesome.
2 cultists. And you're like, we gotta get this door open.
2
Big-
cultists and 6 Pokemon.
6 Pokemon. I really do actually like using the Pokemon only because it's easy to specify which one is which.
And they don't die, they just faint.
Paul's bird is moving in for the kill.
6. So here's the 6 kobolds.
Get Shrek in the cut.
Get Shrek in the cut.
Pokemans. Don't go in the tall grass, they'll get you.
We got 2 cultists.
I'm already in there.
Alright, guys.
Strategic.
If I notice that
So-
they look at, like, when they turn around and notice me, that's when I shout,
Cease this unlawful activity!
As soon as you say
Alright,
that,
when you guys, when Finn shouts cease this unlawful activity, I'm gonna give
can I
Paul.
intimidate them?
Would you like to? Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
I don't want to fight them, I just want them to stop.
Yeah.
Urukai.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna kind of like start, and they're gonna be like, we don't take orders from you, like two cultists, and then are gonna say that, and the cultists are gonna be, yeah, no orders, and they're gonna all turn around, pull out their weapons,
Alright.
and I guess after Finn shouts, I guess that's when you'd like to make an attack.
20.
So go ahead and, set those guys up around.
What is this? I want to know, is this
It's
a
a
boat?
nin- it's a
Let's
ninja
ask the
snail.
audience.
Ninja snail.
Man, just now.
Put it in the chat if you know what it is.
That thing is
Do you know what this
crazy.
is? Share in chat.
Do you know?
It starts with an A.
Or is
No,
it
it
escargot?
No.
It's
That's
got a
what's in the
tumor,
name.
whatever it is. Look at that thing.
Yeah. This is like every teacher I didn't like in high school. Is this guy?
Every single one,
He's the
right?
personification of whatever this is. All right,
Let's
We're
we're
look
gonna
at
think
fish.
about going to like one of those mind
like a fish with a
doctors
shell
and
on it.
psychologists.
no, because they'd agree with me. That physics teacher sounds like an asshole.
I got out of the baby Bjorn.
All right, you got out of Baby Bjorn.
Unslung.
I would like Paul. Before combat begins, I would like you to go ahead and make choose who you want to shoot.
The one that, the cultist that was saying, nah, no orders.
Yeah, you can't tell us what to do. That's
Well,
gonna be that one.
I'd
There.
like to try to shoot a mid-sentence if possible.
Oh sure, he's gonna turn around.
we don't take
We don't take orders from you.
Do you,
Alright, so that's a, that is a 24? Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure.
That
He
wasn't-
laughed when he rolled it.
Yeah.
We get a 17.
ha!
That wasn't even a
Before he
question.
did the math, he laughed.
That's what I should do. Every time I roll, just
How much
like,
damage on Mr. Colt's
Short
man
That is a
here?
whole 6 damage.
see if that
All right, so he's gonna say, "You can't tell us what to." And he's gonna say, like, "Who shot me?" And he's like looking pissed, but he's still walking around. Go ahead and roll for initiative, guys.
I'm getting ready to clonk him.
Clonk him with the clonker.
I rolled a 6. I'm going last.
Do you get any?
No.
Is there a buff on initiative?
I have a negative.
No, I'm.
Yeah, you get a buff on initiative, Burpee. I'm pretty
I
sure.
know.
Oh,
What's
I
your-
rolled a 8 then.
What's your dex
Sorry.
mod? Okay,
Oh, that's an 8. Okay.
you get all the 10 jewel style.
Just so I got a 10.
Yeah.
Father,
What'd you get?
my time has come.
What'd you get? What'd
I
you get?
got a 17.
Whoo! 17.
Which
What'd
means
you
I
get?
rolled
21.
18 because I have a minus
Damn.
1.
Son.
I have to roll really well if I want to go first.
Oh my gosh, these guys are rolling low, by the way.
It's that heavy metal.
I just have momentum on my side at this point.
You just smashed
I've been
it.
clanking since here.
He's pretty tired when he got over there. He really
They
hates
were
fire.
pretty distracted.
I'm good. My constitution's 14.
He just
Alright.
really hate fire. Just crush it.
No, I just really hate.
That was a 21
all
with
forms
modifiers.
of illegal activity, up to and including true.
And I rolled a
The
natural
bird
21.
says
Huh?
looting is
21.
unlawful.
Looting.
I
is
mean, like, you
unlawful.
could have rolled a
Yeah, you
20
You probably
plus
heard
one.
me shout, "Cease this
I'm not
unlawful
too
activity."
familiar with your sheet.
Actually, I feel like when he said they're burning the church, I was like, arson is unlawful.
Arson is unlawful.
Also, churches are important.
Churches are important.
Dang! That's way Churches are important.
and we should save those people.
All right, sweet.
People
Priorities: the law,
So,
God.
churches, people that we should save.
the cultist that you shot in the chest is gonna make a run at Mr. Finn here,
Oh.
because so far that's the only guy that they've noticed. He's gonna make a
Clank ran into him.
smack at you with a scimitar.
Go for it.
Man, 10 plus 3, 13? Woo! Takes a swing at you and misses.
Ratchet and Clank.
Zon, it's
Get
you.
off.
Alright.
Don't touch me.
Oh, him again, by the way.
D20.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
okay.
leave him, like, put
So
him
that's
over.
a-
Just gonna
That's a
put him.
non-natural
Kill him to
20.
me.
No, natural, that hit.
Yep. It's another 6 damage.
Another 6 damage? Alright, so you take that shot at him.
I have a fantastic
And he's kind of still like looking for the bow and arrow on Finn here as he's trying to stab him with the scimitar. And you just nail him right in the head, and he kind of like looks that way as he dies and just
Man, I didn't even get to
falls
clank
over.
him. He didn't even break my stride.
Finn, it's you.
Still clanking forward.
Clank right into the
You going?
kobolds. Oh yeah, no,
kobolds?
I'm just gonna hit the big mass of them.
All right.
Again, my strategy is throw myself into the biggest crowd of them.
Lead,
just
baby.
like-
You are gonna be you better help him. Really? All right, you got it, my guy.
Listen,
Arson is unlawful.
I fix
Churches
problems
are
head
important.
on.
People are
and I'd
okay.
rather eat my
Kobolds
armor
get
than admit
advantage
when I'm
when
wrong.
making attacks within 5 feet of each other.
You know what? Doesn't matter if I smash. 22.
22 hits the kobold, my guy. Give me that damage.
4.
Oh man! All right, which way you go for the Arbok?
Yeah. See what's in.
So
Or
you
you
take
wanna
a
go for my-
smash at him with the hammer.
Actually, I'm gonna hit that weird one.
My English
No, you
teacher?
know what? I'm gonna hit the Arbok because I'm saving that one for you.
All right, you take a swing. You take a swing at that Arbok,
Friends.
and you like smash into him with the hammer. It connects. You hear bones break and things like that. And the kobold is looking super rough, but
Yeah.
also still standing.
That was a point off.
Um,
I'm pretty
let's
sure.
see. That was Finn.
One or
Kiwi,
two.
it's you.
My English teacher's going down.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do it.
We're hitting this
I
one
saved him for you.
with some Eldritch Blast.
You don't like English teacher?
No, just like none of my
I
teachers
know. I'm
liked
just joking.
me.
Go ahead.
His parents were English teachers.
My parents were English
and he
teachers.
brings it up often.
That's-
So if his parents were watching, which that's weird already.
Hi, mom and dad.
But if they are watching, he's so proud of what you do.
I want you to know that I like both of you.
He's so proud of what you do. I don't know what my mom does, so.
That's oh man, I should give you inspiration for that, but that'd be bad.
For being an English
For
teacher?
being an English teacher.
Yeah, do you want us to stop this and you just connect with him? And
Yeah. English teaching is great.
Working on my master's.
Nice.
All right,
Did
man.
you roll your die?
I rolled a
Actual
d20,
truth.
right?
Yeah, a d20 to hit.
Eldritch Blast, baby. That
Blast.
doesn't count.
Okay, that's fine.
And fall out of the tower, not real.
17. Do I get a
Oh,
modifier?
I mean, yeah, I think your modifier is 5, so that's a 22, my guy.
Nice. 22.
To hit your English teacher.
Nice. Conjunction this, teach. All right, I roll a
Damage,
D10.
please.
5.
Oh man, you got him.
The finest Angora poppy seed is being
Angora poppy seed.
flustered their way.
So you just kind of shove it off of your hand, and it flies out and just shotguns him. You know, so there's like bunches of pockmarks in him, and he's just kind of glowy purple and just falls over. He's dead.
I
Get
like
rid of
when
that guy.
I like when I kill him.
So we're gonna get rid of this guy because he's dead. Finn. I know
Oh,
you
no,
went,
okay,
but
Prepare to defend.
Charbok is gonna take a swing at you.
Go for it.
Oh, that is a 20.
That's 20. He
All
went
right.
for it.
He went for it. He got you.
Remember that time you hit him?
He remembers. He remembers
Yeah,
that.
he
time.
remembers too.
This is a dagger. Yeah. All right.
Stab me. Stab me, little one. Do your worst. Actually, I like it when they stab me back because then I don't feel so bad.
He takes a swipe at you. He like really just vicious stab from. You know, he's still kind of reeling from that
Gets me
gut
right
shot
in
you
the
gave him.
flanks.
Just gets right under your armor and does a total of 8 damage to you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Whoa!
He clinked me.
Yeah, he clanked you hard.
That's
Good
alright.
thing you
The-
still got that potion.
The
That's
cultist is gonna swing around and make a run towards Finn as well.
Come on, buddy.
They're going gang.
Come
They're
at
going gangbusters.
I have not.
All right, cultist.
I regret nothing.
13 plus 3. How about a 16?
Nope.
All right. He takes a swing at you with his sword, and it just bounces off your shield.
Yeah.
You are good. Another kobold's gonna kind of round about. These guys are gonna surround you.
That's fine.
Oh, all right. He's making it with advantage. Ooh, 21.
Yep.
All right. So
You're
he's
dead,
gonna
aren't
roll
you?
the hit.
Probably.
4 damage.
I'm dead.
Are you down?
I'm down.
Ooh.
Yeah, 12 hit points.
All right.
Good thing I couldn't
We
be,
did it. This is week 2, baby.
So-
and we did it.
I'm
Let's
not
see.
dead. He just dropped big
You
shreds.
got attacked by a cultist and a kobold, right?
I got attacked by 2 kobolds and a cultist.
2 kobolds and a
Yeah,
okay.
the second
yeah,
kobold's
yeah,
the one that did me in.
yeah. All right. So then these last 2 kobolds, we're gonna move them one at a time.
Well, we have
Um,
3 more kobolds that haven't
No,
been
there
beaten.
should only be 2. You killed one.
I killed one, but that's the only one that's
You
died.
said 6 kobolds and 2 cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there are 3 that
One,
have done nothing.
2, 3,
Yep.
4.
This
Oh yeah. Okay. So those 3 kobolds
No regret.
are gonna start moving towards you, Kiwi. So that's number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. He can only move I believe you can only move 5. No, he can move 6. Go ahead and move him 1 more. He's going to make an attack on you. 7. Does that hit? Nope. Go ahead and move another guy 6.
Josiah just scowls.
Actually, no, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, 11. 6 tiles. Go ahead and move
This
that.
one?
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to make another swing on you. 11. If it
11 was
matches,
the target.
does that hit? Okay.
Has to hit the target.
Swing at you, Josiah, for 5 damage.
We're all going down.
You guys are in trouble.
Woohoo!
That's because they're all taking their turns all at once.
You remember when he said this would be fun?
I don't know.
Alright, and then the artillery is gonna move 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
If they were separated, it would be different.
And he's gonna move towards you again, taking his action to move again, taking the dash action. But he cannot make an attack.
How many? Just right here?
Yeah, right there is fine. And then we're, let's see, we killed the cultist, right?
One cultist down.
The one that was talking, yeah.
That cultist is dead. Sweet, so that means it's your turn, my
Wait,
guy.
he hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Burb, it's you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You need to do something
It's hard enough as
important.
this.
Can I go home? Can I just run?
Don't abandon me.
I'm your home.
We can't. Are you dead?
Hashtag
No,
the most
no,
adorable
I'm
thing I've ever
unconscious.
said.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Like, should I like defend Josiah or like?
If you give him a, if
You can,
heal him
if you can heal Finn, then that will
But
get
I
him
used
back
all
up.
my spells last week.
No, we took a short rest, so.
No, you get your spells back. I don't.
You guys
Why?
did not take a short rest, right?
We took a short rest previously. Like, he spent his spells really early, and then we went through.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did take a short rest. So you're. Wait, but bard spells don't recharge.
Bards don't recharge. Long
You can
rest.
you can run up to him and get him back up. You can do a medicine check on him, right? You can do.
He knows I had a healing potion.
He can
stored in my armor.
stabilize you, and he's got a healing potion in his pocket. So you can run up, pull off the healing potion, dump
That
his
leaves
mouth.
Josiah
Don't
to
do it.
die.
Yo, what
No.
a better time than now.
You still got Zahn over here, man. He's taking 5
Can I-
shots.
Yep.
Can I heal him and then still get an action as well?
You can move over to him and use your action to heal him and have a bonus action. But
Okay.
you can't
bonus
really do
action?
much with a bonus action.
My bonus actions are.
Here, prestidigitation. Let's show how. let's show Steve how good it is.
All right, I'm gonna.
We had a discussion beforehand.
You're getting cold. I'm gonna warm you up. Now, I guess I'll move forward.
You want to give him some soup?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that's some good soup.
Soup
So
me up.
move forward. You're gonna dump some healing potion in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his healing potion out of his pocket, look
Go
at
for
him,
it.
and say that's some good soup, and pour it in his mouth.
6, 7. It's 2d4 plus 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I get 9 back.
All right. So you're
So-
back alive.
I'm awake.
Do I get a bonus action though, right?
Your potion's gone, right?
Yeah, his potion's gone.
Can my
Yeah,
bonus
use it.
action be run away?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna fall back over towards where Josiah's at.
Okay. You got him. Now we're at the top of the round. Zahn, it's you.
All right.
Big Shrek's back.
I'm still on the ground.
Still.
I have to use half my move to stand. I just woke up on my back like,
Okay. Oh, by the way, Allura. They didn't really give her initiative this
We
time. I forgot.
didn't. I don't know. Did you want to use your spells or your spellcast for the
Yeah.
day to resummon her?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only spell I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
So.
We'll put her. We'll put her at
Funny
the
you
top
have
of the
that.
round. That's fine. You
Okay.
can. She can go before you.
Okay. Sweet. She is going to go up to the octopus-looking kobold
Mm-hmm.
and use that, fluster him up a little bit and fly away using the help action.
All right. In order to the octillery, in order to distract him, I'd like you to make a performance check with the owl.
Performance with the owl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta see if she's scary enough.
That's a 6 plus nothing.
He is not distracted by that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot anyway.
You're gonna shoot him anyway? All right. Take your shot. Shoot the shot.
shoot the shot.
Boom, headshot. Come on, baby.
All right, I still hit 25.
Oh yeah, you got him.
All right.
Let's roll that damage.
That's 6.
No,
Oh
he's
yeah,
not
you take a
up
shot
Not
at him.
up yet?
He's got
I'm conscious, but on the ground.
Where are you shooting him?
I'm gonna shoot him right in the knee.
Right in the knee? Alright. You shoot him at the knee
Not
and the
an adventure
angle is so
anymore.
good his knee actually just explodes. Right? Like the arrow with such force it just goes in him, knee explodes, he just kinda like falls over and just immediately falls unconscious, starts bleeding out. He's dead. So he's
Very
gone.
good, guys.
Out of here. Goodbye.
I used to be an
Kobold.
adventurer, but then I died.
But then I died. Let's see, that was Allura Zahn. Finn, it's you.
I stand up.
You're up.
The power of potion
I
compels
finish
me.
off Arbok or attempt to do so.
Go for it.
11.
11?
Uh-huh.
Just 11?
Just 11.
On the kobold?
Yeah.
Misses.
Unlucky.
Kiwi, it's you.
Not my day.
Seems you have trouble.
At least there was a healing potion. You're still
This is
alive.
true.
Seems you're having trouble finishing them.
You're rather healthy, right?
He's at 9 HP now.
Okay.
Um,
I gotta take care of me, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Take
You
care of
do you,
you.
man.
You do you.
I want to hex.
I have no fears.
I can hex now.
Yes, you
You
can.
can. Absolutely.
So how does Daddy hex?
You just do it.
You just say I do
Pick a
that.
target.
Bro, but I can move it. I can use
Yeah,
action
you
to move
can
it.
move it.
You know,
Bonus action.
Bonus action. So
This
there's the
thing-
hex.
The first kobold, I hexed him good, and then we're just gonna blast him into oblivion. 8 plus 5 is 13.
That gets him.
Okay. Then I roll a 10 for damage
Plus.
plus 6.
This.
8.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Add it.
Go ahead and roll
Get,
the
the,
damage.
get that damage. We want to know how exploded you got.
Plus 4.
Okay, so 12, right?
12 total.
What spice are we using?
Coriander.
I was just gonna say coriander.
All right.
Have you used coriander yet?
The table has summoned that I'm using my spiciest, my zestiest of coriander.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drizzle it because he's so close.
He's so close, you're just going to drop the coriander on him, and eventually I'll start making you roll disadvantage. For those watching at home, I do know that rule, I'm just not making him do it right now.
LeBron.
You're going to sprinkle the coriander on him, and it's going to kind of just, like, sit on him, right, with the hex magic, and he's going to sit there for a second, just kind of confused, and then all of a sudden, instantaneously, the coriander is going to go just right inside of him, and then explode on the inside, and it vaporizes. He just turns into mist. He's gone.
All I
He's
heard
super
is I need
dead.
to move him off.
He's dead. So that's another kobold down. Burb, it's you. What do we got? We got 3 kobolds and a cultist? Is that right?
Alright, boys.
Yeah.
That's the most lackluster. Let's go, boys.
So we got a Azumarill, a Arbok,
Uh-huh.
a Goth Kid,
Yeah. And a cultist.
that guy. So what are we
Is
gonna
this
do?
the goth kid?
It's you, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know what. Do you think you can handle that Azumarill, Josiah? Because I'm
You
not.
probably can.
I'm gonna fire an arrow off at the Arbok just so there's a less chance of Justin taking damage.
Just don't roll a 1. I don't want to have to kill Paul's familiar again.
Yo,
It
you
doesn't
should.
have to be a rule, it always dies on a 1.
It's my game, my rules.
Fire
He
an
says
arrow
so.
off at the Arbok. It's
Oh.
garbage.
What
Don't
was
even
it?
ask me.
9.
Plus?
That's 9 was the.
Or is it a dex?
Yeah, plus his dex mod.
4.
4? 9 plus 4? That's 13, right?
No, you
That's-
roll
No,
a
it's 4
4.
plus 4.
Oh, 8. Ooh.
No, 4 plus 6, I think. Right?
Still misses. Still
Plus
misses.
4 plus 2, because you had proficiency. It's
Alright.
10.
You still have movement if you'd like to move.
You should move into yourself and cry.
I am inwardly a little sad.
Yeah.
Bonus action, cry, pass a turn.
Cool. It's the cultist. So he sees you kind of like get up again, and he's like,
I
he's
get
just
it.
like, I already killed you once.
Actually, he didn't touch me.
Oh, he didn't touch you?
No, it was the.
Oh, he didn't. That's right.
Did he
That's
continue to not touch me?
Oh, he continues to not touch you.
That's right.
He rolled an 11.
The kobold's big league cheese.
I'm just like, would you quit?
Kobold.
And the kobold's like,
Kobold's
I'm
gonna
just
take a
like,
swing.
Hang on a second. Would you stop?
All right. So as you're kind of like the cultist is feebly trying to beat on you with his sword, the next kobold's gonna try to get a shot in, right?
Yep.
So he's gonna be really, really excited. He's like, yeah, it's time to go! And he's gonna take his dagger and just like dive at you, and he's gonna hit you on the shield, and it's just gonna bounce off of you, and he stabs himself in the face.
All right.
You say that's a nat 1?
That's probably correct.
And he stabs himself in the face so hard he dies.
The tire protects me.
So like he's gonna stab you with the dagger kind of like flips around in his hand, he just fumbles and it just accidentally stabs himself. And he
Which one was it?
it was the
This
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hubris is a hell of a drug.
Next kobold is
Justice
gonna
is served.
Next kobold is gonna see his buddy fall over dead, and he's just gonna be laughing. He's like, "I'll finish the job," but he doesn't.
But he does.
He takes a stab. Top of the round, bird turn.
Bird.
Or not bird, Alora.
Well,
Owl
technically,
turn.
I think that
Bird.
one was this one.
Bird.
The one you just rolled was this one
15, 20, 25.
on me.
Oh, it was.
Because this is the first kobold of the round.
That's true.
So you rolled this one. I have 11.
He only kobold attacked twice, though, I think. Unless he did one that was unclear.
He
we're
did-
just gonna say that the one attacking Finn died because I lost track.
That's fair.
No, I killed this one.
Yeah.
There was two of them. This is the one that I said died because this one already attacked. But
You
there
killed
was
one that was right in front of you.
no, I did. But I'm saying
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, that's fine.
the one that attacked you was this one.
Somebody forgot to attack. It's okay.
Someone forgot. That's all right. We'll just skip over it for now. I've almost killed you anyway.
He was too stupid to attack.
He was too dumb.
No, I'm ready to die.
The animal
We need to
did
roll
this
for this
correct.
guy.
All right, fine. That's a 13. Does that hit?
Hits.
He does 2 damage to you.
I think the number's different. You like hesitated on 2.
Nope, it's
Okay.
2.
Okay.
It's a
It's
2.
a 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
This is because Bobby left me.
It's 2 damage.
You're at 2 live.
Alright.
All right.
I'll have a lord
Damn.
over there, poop on his head and come back.
Whose head?
The R-box.
Our box head? Go ahead and roll for distraction.
Alright. Do I get advantage for pooping?
No.
Okay.
So once a day.
16.
Long rest.
16.
So.
I saw that. Did he swallow
Yeah.
some of it?
Yeah. So your bird's gonna like make some like angry flapping noises and stuff, and the kobold's gonna look up at the bird and it's just gonna take a poop right in its mouth. It's like coughing up.
Perfect.
Back to
Very
Steven's
nice.
parents watching. I'm sorry, you raised a degenerate.
I don't like this part either.
So that's that turn. Zon, it's you.
Sweet. Alright. It's gonna
Twang on him.
hit him with that bow.
And with that bow,
Got advantage.
you do have advantage.
25.
25. 25 is a hit for damage.
Alright.
Are you hitting the Arbok?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
He's dead.
That'll be 7.
7. You got him.
He could neglect to roll his dice and probably kill
He's
him.
like super.
Right through his eyeball, gets into his brain. He kind of spazzes out for a minute, falls over.
Woo!
And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching at home, if you like watching kobolds die, please like and follow.
Like,
that
follow, subscribe.
Let's follow because we're
Like,
on Twitch.
Follow, subscribe.
That
three-part
was
thing.
Zon. Man, you guys are ripping him up. Finn, it's you.
Alright. If I kill this guy in one hit, I need follows.
If we kill him,
You are honor bound to follow if I kill him in one hit. So I rolled a 23 to hit.
Nice. That definitely gets him.
Sweet. Alright, here comes the damage. Everybody's just like looking at the door as I'm doing this, and it's hilarious.
Try to distract as much as possible.
Yeah.
Thanks, Billy! This is my moment! I hit him for 10.
Woo! All right. So you've gotten back up at this point, and with a vengeance, you take a swing at this guy with your hammer.
Heart of the cards.
Crunch. And you kind of you do like an overhead smash. I guess you've got your
I have
shield.
a shield, so I can't
overhead
hit
smash with the one hammer, and you just like nail him right on the forehead, and the hammer just goes all the way in. His face kind of crumples in, just like into itself, and it just falls over.
At Rogue Zebra. Like, follow, subscribe.
Kiwi, it's you on the Azumarill.
Oh, I forgot to showcase my zebra today.
Yeah. Got him.
My zebra spirit.
I'm gonna use an action because I casted the dang old thing. I'm gonna hex my mans.
Oh, dang holes. Casting
Yep.
Dang old
Here's the
hex.
hex.
Dang old hex and speed.
Dang old hex and dang it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this fool. If you guys don't stop taking our D20.
May Showers,
Paul.
we found this
No,
map at the
it
store.
is.
One of our other D&D players
I
left
said
it
that
here,
one here, you kept reaching for
and it's been here for about a year, so I borrowed it.
Took it. 4 plus 5 is 9. That doesn't do anything, I don't think.
9 to hit? Yeah, that messes.
But do I have advantage with hex or no?
No, it doesn't
just
give you
get the
advantage,
extra.
it gives you extra damage.
Nice. So
If you hit.
I suck.
Burb, it's you.
Please help.
There's
Please help me.
You see your lizard friend kind of
Yeah.
like trying to throw some spice on this kobold that's like just kind of hopping around and stuff like that, but he's, you know,
Refuses to be spiced.
he refuses to be spiced.
Burb's gonna dissonant whisper.
Oh, you don't have spells?
You don't have spells left. You
I
gotta
thought that
do a
was
long
my-
rest.
You can
only
vicious
two
mockery.
Oh, vicious mockery. That's
There
the
you
one I have.
There you go. Yeah, that gives him disadvantage. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna viciously mock this stupid kobold.
Mock the stupid kobold. What's your insult?
You need something good. Come on. See you at McDonald's.
McDonald's does not exist in this realm!
I bet you there is a McDonald's somewhere.
We've just wrecked our McDonald's
Hey,
sponsorship
wait,
chains.
Verb, yells at him in a child's voice, "Mom loves me more than you."
Damn! Alright.
Alright,
So, okay, wait. What's your spell save DC?
12.
Doesn't matter, he rolled a 6. So you go ahead and roll for damage, D4.
1d4.
Pass it your way, my guy.
That was a 1.
That was a 1. So you whisper, Mom loves me more than you. And,
Billy has kids.
the kobold. Also, shout out to our main man Billy for setting all of this up for
Our
us.
director's great.
Billy's short for Billiam.
It's definitely not. But anyway, you shout this in, you whisper. I guess you're going to whisper this insult? What instrument are you using?
I'm using my pan flute.
Your pan flute?
I have no lips.
You're holding it as a focus and you kind of like weave some music into there.
Yeah.
Your
Your store's unsecure now. 'Cause I'm leaving.
Oh yeah, this side, yeah, we'll lock it. And he kind of thinks back to like the day he was hatched, and he was like, she doesn't. And he starts to kind of feel bad, but he only takes 1 damage. So that is now we're down to his turn. There's a couple
Now
of
he has
cultists.
disadvantage.
He does have
Cultists got
disadvantage.
down.
He's gonna kind of like take an angry like psychologically tormented swipe at you, Kiwi.
I disabled him.
Ooh, he rolled a 20, but he has disadvantage. And then he rolled a 5, so he misses.
Test tube gub gub snail man.
Yo! Bobby doesn't do a lot of things right, but my guy killed it.
Like you probably would have went down. Like
Probably, yes.
So we're back up to the top of the lore.
Alright.
Test tube go.
I have a lore go
disabled
up there.
Okay, over to the.
Do a little performance.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Bird will be back
Too
momentarily. I have some business to take care of.
All right, thank you, Burb.
A 7
Didn't know
on
he was
my
on my
bird
property.
performance check.
The couple doesn't seem to notice. He's too busy contemplating why his mother didn't love him enough.
Ah, that's fair.
But it is your turn.
Alright, I will then
Twang him.
maneuver where no one's in the way.
The realm is secure.
And
The realm is secure.
And then I will shoot him in the face.
Right in the face.
That's a 25.
Oh, you got him.
24.
Nah.
It's hard.
It doesn't really matter when it's that high.
7 damage.
Once you get into the big numbers,
Alright.
it's all the same.
You take a shot at him. How do you want to kill him?
I would just one in through one ear, right out the other.
Oh, you got it. So you take a nice
Just like
precise
Mom
shot.
used to say.
And then you launch that arrow, goes right into his ear. Little arrow piece sticks out the other end, and he's kind of like, he goes, as he's falling over, he goes, Mom? And then just dies. Thanks to your insult.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are now out of combat.
We did it, guys. We stopped.
But are we about to be in combat again when these other guys hit the corner?
Unless you get inside the church.
Unless
quickly
we get
enough.
there first.
How are we gonna get in? They won't let anyone in, and they're definitely not gonna let a bird and a lizard in.
Well, they have.
Oh wait, no, they
windows.
know me.
Yeah.
Let me talk to them.
We're
Go
we're
ahead.
not there yet.
Well, I mean, if you want to go up there, Burb, and knock on the
Let's,
door, you
let's
certainly
run
may.
like hell.
Alright, this the door?
Yeah, this is a back
Yeah,
door.
it's the back door.
Oh, I thought there was one on the other side.
This is the front
That's
door.
the front door, that's the back door.
Let's make a mad dash, and I'll talk to them.
Okay. What do you say?
In Jack, right? That was
Jack's
my
voice?
pseudo father's voice.
Uh-huh.
In Jack's voice, I say, "Let me in." Verb, unlock the door.
So somebody from the outside goes, "Is that Jack?" And you hear some furniture moving, and then kind of like the door creep open a little bit, and then somebody shouts back, "Oh no, it's just Burb!" And then the door shuts for a minute. You hear more furniture moving, and then the door opens, and there's some like really worried townsfolk, and they kind of like beckon for you guys all to come in as quickly as possible, and they slam the door shut and push like some pews up against.
I helped them push the pews.
Yeah.
When
All
they
right.
strike.
Absolutely.
You're welcome,
Can you talk
guys.
about how calm they were for people that are like being attacked?
They're,
Oh, it's just Burr.
they're not calm.
Hey, we stopped the fire.
Yeah. So
Also,
that was
you're
the
welcome
real
for the VIP pass into church.
so they're gonna kind of like pile it up.
Acolyte. I get a
and-
VIP pass in all churches.
The guy that kind of like let you in is just kind of starts massaging his head and is like, "What are we gonna do? Like we're gonna die." There's about 25 or so townsfolk in this building, and they're all looking rather worried. At this time, you kind of hear a bang, bang, bang on the and near the front of the church, and it appears that the group of raiders that was at the front has acquired a tree, and they are now smashing it against the door.
How
A
convenient.
whole tree. Sweet. Don't worry, townspeople. Even though this is not his temple, Tyr will protect this holy place.
And us.
And us.
Through us!
Sure, my friend.
So I guess
I am his vessel.
Burp says looting is unlawful in Tyr's
Exactly! And I
in
proper a high
Tyr's, not
five.
Tyr's voice.
Yes.
Not Tyr's.
Finn's voice.
There you go.
So they
Burp-
kind
Not the
of
voice of God.
Burb's never heard Tyr's voice.
they kind of calm down just a little bit, and they go like, well, how are we gonna get out of here? And as they ask that, a brick kind of like crashes through one of the stained glass windows, and then all the townsfolk like freak out, and they
Cover them
start
with my
running
shield. I cover
around.
specifically Paul. Actually, whoever looks small and weak.
Specifically
So maybe Burp. We were close because we were high-fiving.
Let's see, there's a guy you're supposed to talk to in here. What's his name?
Burp says thank you, Big Shrek, in Lizard Man's voice.
Spoilers, we're supposed to talk to someone here. We didn't know.
Post pre or post brick? That's important.
Only after the brick came through the window. In the script. Hang on, let me check the script.
We use the sands of
Brick comes through
time.
window, right, exactly. Oh, talk to the guy.
So, yeah, sorry. My bad, guys.
Okay.
Somebody who's kind of in priestly robes kind of rushes up to you, introduces himself as
Speak, priest.
Aiden Falconmoon, and he kind of explains the situation to you.
name is most excellent.
Seems V made up.
Way better than Gherkin.
Dude, Frankie Gherkins that was my creation.
Mr. Pickles?
Mr. Pickles,
Mr.
yeah.
Pickles. Original idea, do not steal.
Aiden kind of
PM Steven.
Aiden comes up to you, Finn, and he kind of shakes your hand. He's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here." And he kind of looks at your. he looks at.
I like to be immersed.
Your armor and notices some symbols of Tyr on it. Is it Tyr or Tyre?
I don't know.
We'll just say Tyr.
Depends on which day.
He says, "Oh wow, this church of Shantae actually used to be a shrine to Tyr."
I get excited.
And
We
I'd
could
like
tell.
you to make a, I guess, a perception check.
Oh.
That's a nat 20!
What is wrong with it?
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yep, gotta follow.
Gotta follow now.
That's
Okay.
the second one of
Alright,
the night.
let's find
Second one.
this.
If you're not a follower, you follow.
Whatever it is,
Now.
I see it.
Yeah.
My eyes are open.
In your ears and your nose.
Way better than
All my
Burp.
senses
Or a lot.
are ready for whatever Tyr has to show me this day.
All right, so after he says that, you kind of do a once-over of the whole church, and you do notice that this church has been built upon a much older shrine, a shrine to Tyr, and you recognize that most of the building is adorned with dressings of the Church of Shantae, but some vestiges of the old shrine remain. For example, the most recognizable bit is there's a stone rectangle off in the corner of the church,
Okay.
under a stained glass window, and it looks like it's been repurposed as a bench. But if you look at it a little bit closer, even from this distance, because you are so excited, you see some runes on that box familiar to your order.
That bench is a relic!
Just someone being like, yo, like pretty casually being like, this actually used to be, and then he's
No,
just
he
like,
noticed.
it's like, he's like, ah!
Well,
like
the-
the meme of like caffeine, it's
The
just a
priest,
skeleton. Like,
the priest
it's like-
noticed that he was a paladin.
I get
too.
excited when
But-
Tyr is
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
up.
But it's just like everything that transpired is crazy.
Well, I mean, like, there's usually like a little bit more lead up to that,
No.
but he was like 20.
No, that's what makes it better. Is he's just like,
I see everything.
look at that bench,
It's
yeah.
like it's illuminated by Tyr's holy light.
No, and I'm into it, and we're just sitting off the side like.
Kind of
Actually,
like that
in
quest
fact-
item on
in fact-
Xbox.
Yeah.
As you're looking around, after he mentions that, as you're looking around and something, a cloud like
Now it's getting
uncovers
crazy.
the moon, and through the stained glass window, you kind of like see this beam of light shine directly on the box. Would you like to go over?
I
to it?
clank over to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So
Nah.
you kind of clank over to it, and
Jim's
as
way.
you kind of like get closer to it, the runes on the box start to kind of like light up in the moonlight and stuff like that.
I live for this stuff.
So
We're in a church and stuff is lighting up. This is great.
So you reach out
Most excellent.
to the box in excitement, and this thing that seems to have been a bench actually just slides slowly open,
Watch out, it's a mimic.
Dang.
like that.
Mimic box.
Would you like to look in the box?
Yes.
All right.
with my 20 perception.
20
I am
perception.
looking in that box.
Yeah. Oh, you look in that box. You see a pristine warhammer being held by a severed skeletal hand.
It didn't do him any good, don't get it.
It is my turn to wield it.
Nice. So you reach out to grab the hammer, and you hear kind of just all around the church, just you hear worthy, and the skeletal fist disintegrates and just kind of blows away as you pick up that warhammer.
We're literally like roasting him.
There's
He's like crying maybe. He's like he's kneeling and grabbing some like relic, and we're like look at this guy.
Herb has his. I need to borrow your
This is
pen.
all happening very quickly.
You can't tell because I'm at the same height as I am when I'm normally sitting, but I'm kneeling right now.
Herb has his favorite new roast now.
So you didn't hear it. You did not hear it.
Actually,
Oh, I heard
now you do
only-
because
only
he'll immediately
fan
shout, "I am worthy!"
So you shout that,
I
you
am
raise up the
worthy.
hammer. You know, it kind of gleams in the moonlight, and you can see like it's a beautiful device. Got some nice like Nordic runes on it and stuff like that.
I'm sure it's got.
When you
the
look back
scales.
down at that
Scales of
stone
justice.
bench, it's just a bench again. It's just back to
This guy
normal.
looking at this bench.
So now everybody's kind of like looks over you and is like, where did that go? They're a little bit confused. And then, not to ruin the moment, but you hear another bang on the door,
no, the moment's
and the
not ruined.
hinges
This
start
is
to
the
creak
moment.
like. And the priest kind of runs over to you again, Finn. He's like, "We've got to get out of here. You know, there's way too many of the raiders outside of this church."
Not anymore.
No, we will defend this holy ground.
Wait, do you have to attune to it?
Yes, probably.
You do have to
And
attune.
it's still, I can still smack.
You
people
can
with
still
it.
hit people
Oh,
with it
yeah.
like a warhammer.
It still feels.
Oh yeah! I wish I could
He's
go
turning to
around.
Randy Macho Man.
Macho Man's coming.
1 million percent.
It's
I would like
playtime.
Paul, go ahead and make a perception check.
I will do.
Does he say that?
Yeah, it's in
It's
Spider-Man. In
Oh,
Spider-Man,
okay.
he's like he's playing his bone saw.
Oh.
I got 3
That
minutes
is a
alone with you,
whole
and it's
13.
playtime or
13.
something
Alright.
like that.
While all this was going on, Allura kind of went through one of those holes that
always
was created by the
ready.
bricks in the window, and she saw running outside. You've got the cultists, the like 10, what is it, 6 kobolds, 2 ambush drakes, and 2 cultists running around in the circle, right? So they just made another pass, and they've now joined up with all of the guys that are ramming the tree trunk into the front of the door.
Cool.
You count, just so you know. Just so you know. Bobby, I heard that, by the way.
I whispered it.
No, but I heard it, my guy.
You have supersonic.
I do have
hearing.
supersonic hearing, so let's settle down now. So that group, what is that? Group A, right? Yeah, Group A. That group, so the group that's in the front of the door is 1 dragon claw, 2 cultists, and 6 kobolds.
Thank you.
So just by your count, you count 12 kobolds, 4 cultists, a dragon claw, and 2 ambush drakes ramming into the front of the store right
We're
now.
going out the back door.
So this wouldn't have been
Cut 'em off
have
at
to
the
be built
pass.
on a ancient shrine that goes below ground. What is it?
You can make a history check.
Okay.
Knowledge religion.
Knowledge, religion.
That is a whole 12 plus.
I don't remember how.
I've got
I don't know how ancient
What
shrines
did you
of
do?
here were
a whole,
built.
a whole 12 plus stuff.
You
12 plus
just into
nothing?
it.
Did you roll anything higher,
No.
Justin? All right.
Can I-
You get the idea. Tyr wasn't really into underground passages.
Can I do a history check since I lived here?
Sure, you can do a
I can do a
history check.
religion check too.
Yeah. You can do a Bobby. You can do
He
it.
rolled a 20. Follow! He rolled a 20.
We rolled a 20.
Instant follows.
There are 2 ways into this church: back door, front door. There are no underground engines.
So I know how it was built, but it's pretty simple.
There's not really much to this.
There wasn't.
You
Just
also-
I like slap a beam and I'm just like, this is good for it. And then I
Alright. As you guys are kind of like,
Yep, it's wood.
like thinking about another way, you hear another boom on the door, and the door cracks open just a little bit
Oh,
more.
okay. One on the back
Can
door.
I do a history
Well,
check? Because I used to play here as a little hatch.
Well, there's no doors.
Sure, sure. Yeah, go ahead and do a history check.
Like there might be another secret way out through a window or something.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
If I wanted to go underground, I want to go through a window.
since they're all
Yeah, you can do
at the front door, we could all just run out the back door, and we can probably outrun them all.
Well, now we got, because now the people got, what would be a word for it? We're like their caravan.
Yeah, we got their escort.
Yeah, we're their escorts.
Well,
So we're good now.
are we going out the door we came in?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Let's go.
Finn's gonna need some
Yes. Yo, dude, I just nat 20'd and I told you how good this wood is.
Very well.
I was like, dang, this is a good old shrine to Tyr.
Alright.
Ups to the man, Big Shrek.
You guys would like to take a run out the back, or you want to stay and fight
Yo, you can
and
convince
all
me to
12
fight.
kobolds, 4
I'm at 2
cultists, 2
life.
ambush drakes, and a dragon claw?
You can convince me to fight. I'm at 2 life.
Tears holy light is with me. But my first priority is to protect the weak. We go!
Go ahead and roll a, what would it be? To convince the townsfolk to come with you. I guess a charisma. Go ahead and roll. No, because like with those words, with advantage, go ahead and roll a charisma check.
But
I can roll persuasion.
Sure.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked before I saw the number. I rolled the same number twice.
What was it?
3. So I have
3?
7.
So you say that, and the townsfolk kind of go, "Huh? Are you sure? Like, is it safe?" You can help them out if you'd like,
Bird would love
with some
to.
charisma.
Bird would love to use some of his bardic charisma
Okay.
to say to the townspeople in his father's voice, "Come to the town hall." That's where we're
Jack's?
going
Yeah,
back. Jack's
yeah.
voice, "Come to the town hall, Burb.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pestering them."
Wait, why were
The
we
keep,
coming?
it's
Why
the
were we
keep.
coming here? Just
Oh,
to
yeah.
save them?
Yeah, they were trapped in
We were
there.
here to
Burb
save them.
says in Jack's voice, "Come to the town hall, Burb. Stop pestering people."
Okay.
Did you even find your guy you were looking for? Did we ask?
I haven't seen Leo yet.
10,
Have I seen Leo?
10 plus 2 plus 4, 16.
Oh yeah, no, that gets it. I mean, spoilers. He needed a 15.
Is Leo here?
Huh?
Is Leo here?
Would you like to look for him?
Alright,
He's not here.
do a quick glance. I rolled a 20 in perception. I saw everything.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 20. He's
You're
not.
so excited.
You are lost in the moonlight.
I was
Your
like-
guy's like, he's in there, he's just like, is that my...
Yeah.
Perfect photographic memory. Replayed in your
Where's
mind.
my
So Eden kind of laughs and goes like, "Oh, Burb, you're so funny. Yeah, let's go, guys." And so they all kind of like cluster up behind you guys, and then you guys are gonna make your way to the
As
back
we're
door.
going out, I put my hand like on the door sill and I'm like, I'll be back for you.
Alright, you guys make your way out through the back door. As kind of like the last town person
I got a thing
walks
for churches, man.
out of the back door, you hear another boom, and like a whole bunch of like kobolds and cultists and things like that flood into the church. But you guys have kind of made your way out through the smoke of the back, and you're heading back
I'm
towards
gonna yell, see you later, suckers.
the keep.
You should repeat it.
In his voice.
See you later, suckers. See you later, suckers. Just like, as we make our get.
All right, and you guys are fast enough to make it back. So you guys can either march up right to the front of the keep, or you can take your way back through the underground passage that
I
you've
think
discovered.
we've become accustomed to the underground passage.
I think the underground passage probably pretty already cleared out by now.
I don't know that I would think to do anything differently than the way we came out. So
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way back there. We're gonna say since that was a well-traveled path, you managed to escort all of these folks back safely through the tunnel.
If not safely, hammer time.
Hammer time, yeah.
So you guys kind of, after you open that side door and all the townsfolk rush in, there's kind of some reunions, tearful reunions with the townsfolk and stuff like that. Eden the priest vigorously like shakes your hand and then kind of like goes for like a hug, kind of awkwardly.
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
really know what to
I
do.
like bro hugging.
Yeah, sure. And thanks you, and like kind of like gives a nod to you guys. Like, I mean, he knows you, but he gives a nod to you because you're like a lizard man.
We're bros,
So
but
he's
you
just
guys
like,
are
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then like, I guess they also like they thank you too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they don't forget about you as
Bird
So you
wants
guys,
to talk.
huh?
Bird wants to talk.
He wants to talk to who?
Yeah, he wants to talk to whoever's in charge here.
That would
Nice,
be
storm
Governor Nighthill.
Governor Nighthill. Bird says to him in the voice of the town blacksmith, "Where's my money at, you stupid bird?"
Okay. You're gonna have to go up to Governor Nighthill. He's actually on the balcony right now.
Well, I thought we were there.
You guys are on the in the bottom of the town.
We come into this big open area where there's like balconies and.
And we're gonna go ahead and say we're gonna scene change, guys. Scene change. Go ahead and place yourselves like around that fountain. And we're gonna say that's the center of the keep.
You're in the fountain splashing around.
You are in
There
the
you
fountain
go.
splashing
Bird
around.
bath time.
You're being really emotional, like you have your foot up on the side of a
Guys,
wall and your
fix
bird
it.
is like flying around. And I'm just chilling.
Where's
So-
Bird bath.
where's our guy?
You guys can you can go talk to Governor Nighthill now. If you'd like.
Hey, can we get Josiah Hill to declare? Because he has 2 HP. His guts are falling out.
You guys could also take a short rest. Maybe spend some time attuning with your magical items.
I thought that was a long rest.
No, short rest.
I don't want to tune yet.
Okay. That's
Can we
fine.
talk to this guy as part of our short rest? I can't stand that.
You can talk to Nighthill as part of your short rest.
Then I suggest we do that.
He also looks kind of weird. Where's our axe guy who we love to kill?
Oh, you're right.
This guy. That's right.
Yo,
Here's Axe Guy.
worthless. This dude is a POS. This guy's
Yeah,
just
he's
bad.
Garbo.
Save him for later. We
So-
need to kill him every second.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'm actually afraid of him in real life.
This is your evil counterpart.
There you
This
go.
is
Nice.
this is
And
evil
this is the
big
most
Shredder.
valuable mini they've made so far.
Really?
I know, because it's a dragon and
It's a Dragonborn, and it's the only Dragonborn.
Yeah.
It is.
I can't wait to kill him.
So, are you wanting to go up to talk to Governor Nighthill?
Yeah, I'd like to talk. Well,
Guess we're all going.
Yeah.
Are you all going? Okay, this is part of the short rest.
Oh, well, we're just short resting. I'm actually probably just like
You're gonna attune with your
meditating
hammer?
and praying with
Would you like
my
to
hammer.
attune with your
You can
bat?
lick it.
Sure.
Would you like to attune with your bat?
Licking
No.
it is not
You
part
gonna
of
go up
prayer.
and help
what?
Okay.
I'm just
Uh,
fervently praying somewhere.
They left us in charge of the party. We got to go talk to the governor.
Yeah,
Go talk to the
I
governor.
must give thanks. Clink, clink.
We're going to go talk to the governor while he prays.
Do I heal?
So we're gonna say once again during the short rest that kind of like the town healers are gonna come up to you guys and mend your wounds and stuff like that.
Are
So
they
you
hot?
can. There's kind of like a grizzled old lady, and she's like, "Oh, hello, Burby.
Good thing I didn't take any damage.
Would you like a Werther's?" She doesn't care. She just likes you.
Don't fall asleep with Werther's in your mouth.
So she kind of comes up to you and she's like, "There's some candy," and she just sprinkles it on your nose. And then she looks at your buddy and she's like, "Oh, big fella," and you're hurt, right?
His guts are
I
falling
like where this
out.
is going. Keep talking.
Oh! And she kind of comes up to you with these grizzled old lady hands and kind of like puts them on you and go ahead and how many hit points do you have?
I need.
What's your maximum hit point?
9.
9? Oh yeah, she heals you up to full.
Nice.
And she goes, you look much better. And she kind of whispers to you, "Rather charming lizard man." And just kind of like waddles off.
Bird just goes beep.
And then if you guys want to make your way up to Governor Nighthill, you certainly
Granny
may.
likes to roll.
You guys
big
can
boys.
restore your hit points to full as well.
What a
Oh,
big
man.
fella.
All those hit points I've lost to
Alright,
stream.
So-
Really trying hard not
Now,
to kill you.
let's go up to the governor of Greenest and
You gotta know.
Governor
his name.
Governor Nighthill.
Governor.
Look at this
He's
guy.
been the governor since
Governor
you were
Nighthill,
like.
let's go up there.
in
I
town.
mean, I don't listen to his name.
Burby was raised in the town of Greenup.
Yeah.
Which
Just
is
in
why
case,
he
for those of you
disregards
watching that don't know.
it's
Yeah, they kind of
exactly
suck.
And remember to follow.
He loves Greenest, the town.
But he wants to
People,
get paid.
They kind of suck. He walks up. He's feeling kind of big and bad because like they just beat up a bunch of guys. And
Yeah, you guys
he's
like.
never gotten that opportunity. And like his feathers on his head's like standing up, and he's like doing the bird bob as he walks up. And he says in the blacksmith's voice, "Where's my money at, you stupid bird?"
So Governor Nighthill kind of turns around and goes, "Oh, hello, Burby. Yeah, well,
He always sounds like someone's trying to take his lunch money. He literally.
he's an
always
old
sounds-
man.
I know.
He's an old man.
Well, Bird's trying to take his lunch money. He
And
says
the Burb is trying to take his.
12 years of having Bird's lunch
Of
money
course.
taken will do its toll to you.
Of course, we certainly want to pay you, but I believe the agreement was to help us get through the night. And he looks kind of at his fake sundial watch.
His clock.
We'll just say he looks kind
looks
of
at
like
the
out of
sky.
the night. He looks at the sky and says, "Well, by my reckoning, it's only about midnight."
Well, it's been a long one round of combat. Bird forgot.
Is that really the deal?
I don't
Yeah, it's about
remember.
midnight. You guys got here at 9.
I
You've
don't
done all this
remember
in about 3
I don't
hours.
remember
I
the
thought we were
deal that
supposed to
we.
save the people in the church.
You
I
did.
thought we were supposed to get
So
money
we
for
did.
saving them.
No, he said.
We had 2 tasks that I recall.
Bring the
which
guy
was
back,
Steal the person,
Yeah, save the money, save the people in the church,
kidnap someone.
and then
kidnap
get somebody who
authoritarian.
knows something.
And we've done both.
We did
You've
both.
done both.
So, but that's before the night. We're just efficient.
Yeah.
We
He
gotta-
says
We had all
he,
night to do this and we're done.
he kind of like goes over to you and says,
I'm a giant
once
lizard.
once the night is over and the sun has risen, we can go down to the coffers, and I will get you your payment. I promise.
So are we gonna go kill a dragon now?
No, wait, no. So now the person told us where to go, and I don't remember where that was.
It's been a week.
What person told you where to
The
go?
person of authority.
Oh.
Where did they tell us where
No,
to
the
go?
purple robe people are the ones.
Oh
that are in
yeah.
charge.
So that guy, I'll remind you what that guy told you. And in fact, if you would like to ask Governor Nighthill what he's learned, he might have more information for you.
First, I'll tell him to never talk to me like that again.
Burb's gonna go stand in the
Can I
corner 'cause he's
roll
mad.
to make sure he understands the effectiveness?
Go ahead and roll for intimidation
I'm reading.
Is that
it on
20?
my item.
with advantage since you're a giant lizard
Since
now.
I'm afraid. And a 2.
1, nat 1.
All right, so you.
Like
what
follows
are you
strike.
telling? Never talk to me. Never talk to me like that again.
But I get, I'll be like, never talk to me like that again. It's apparently how I said it.
Governor Nighthill looks at you and looks down at Barbie and goes, "Oh, you got a funny lizard man there."
and Burb goes beep.
Alright, next, I guess I'm gonna ask him some shit. What did you find out? Funny haha, Nighthill? 19.
19.
I'm gonna
So
flip those. Can we re-roll?
he lets you know. Oh, we didn't find out too much against the cultists, but we did find some important things.
Good save.
One, we found that the reason why they're here is they're looting the city to gather what he said, a great hoard that will usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons. That's all he would say. He just kept saying it over and over again. And then he kind of like thinks for a minute.
Oh, that's why it's called Hoard of the Dragon Queen.
And then he
Meta.
also said, the cult has a clutch of dragon eggs under heavy guard somewhere in a camp not too far from here.
They got what?
Right.
A clutch of dragon eggs.
That's where we gotta go next, I guess, this ding dong.
Mhm.
Hey, while we stay in our keep, why don't you go do more dangerous things for us? Oh, but in the morning, if we survive, we'll give you some of that precious money.
Yeah.
I was at 2 life for a bit.
Burb
But
does
the
that.
grandma healed you.
I know, but
Yeah,
she was getting a little too handsy.
I mean, that's cool. She healed you. but,
I assume I'm sexy. I'm like 6'7". I'm
You're very
hot.
charming.
I'm hot and I'm charming. I'm sexy.
But you're also a lizard man, so they kind of got to be into that, you know.
You don't gotta assume that.
Burb wanted money, and
You don't
now
know
he's
people like
upset. He's gonna go stand in the corner and wait.
For money?
Would you like to join up with your compatriots?
Yeah, whatever.
You certainly don't have to.
No, I'm going with him.
Alright, can I read your attune paper now that you're attuned?
No.
Please? Please?
Have we attuned yet? Is this?
Yeah, we're meeting up with you.
We'll go ahead and say your short rest is over.
Cool.
Ooh.
Well, I want to hear what other magic stuff that people have.
You said I can't read yours.
No, I'm gonna read it to you. I said I'm gonna give you.
would
The,
you-
I didn't attune.
You can if you'd like.
I don't want to yet.
You don't want
it
to
takes
yet?
you like 5 minutes to talk to Nighthill.
I know.
Okay.
But I want.
All right.
You
I'm
want to
going
wait?
in this. I'm going in this
Okay.
All right.
deep.
All right.
What have you found about your magnificent boots?
My boots are very intimidating. If you wish to make an intimidate check, point them out, and you'll get a bonus.
So if you make a threat and you reference his boots, you get a bonus to the threat.
What is the name of? Do the boots have a name?
Paul's butt
It's
kicking
like,
boots.
The Anger Stompers, boots of the Mad Crafter.
Okay. They're butt kicking boots.
Mm-hmm. They are.
All right.
It says also, I get to do a thing where I get to make, I get to kick a person away from me if they come up to me. So that's good.
You actually have to.
I have to.
Yeah. If an enemy gets within 5 feet of you, you, as a reaction, must kick them.
Okay, but only once per short
But
rest.
only once per short
I
rest.
see. Hopefully someone who's actually nice doesn't come off as an
Mm,
enemy.
It's combat. Yeah. You gotta be in combat. That's right. So we made magic items
Paul's
for some of the
going around
players at the
kicking
table here.
NPCs away.
Paul Zahn, who's a fighter, who's also an archer, or shoots arrows.
Got some badass boots.
Got some really cool boots that allow him to angrily kick. Oh, there they are!
What are those?
to get too close. Do
This may not be an inside joke.
Yeah,
It might.
it might be an inside joke.
It might be.
All
Because
right.
now you're inside. Like,
Now
follow,
you're inside.
subscribe.
Yeah, we like those boots that Paul has. That's really
Specifically on Paul.
Yeah, specifically on Paul.
Like if we want to intimidate someone in real life, if you want to come in the store and get intimidated, I'll show you Paul's boots.
Yeah,
I still feel like, which is why, I still love the flavor text. Night will fall and drown the sun when a good man goes to war. That's this guy.
That's the flavor text on those boots.
Just right on, like on the sole in pen.
Oh yeah, no, it's written in kind of like a fancy script along.
Like stitched in.
No, on
Along
the
the
sole it
boots.
says Andy.
All the 90s kids. Shout out. Okay. Well, my righteous hammer
Is that it?
is called Bro Malice. The long arm of justice, like, hurts, man.
From
Flavor
Malice.
text.
Bro Malice. I get to bonk on people who try and hurt my friends. So if anybody hits you, I can like hit them especially hard. And if somebody gets knocked down, I get to hit them especially hard.
That's 3.
I also have exponential especially.
Cute.
I also have a use where I can do something special if like things really hit the fan, but I can only do it once. We'll save that one for later.
All right.
Now you gotta tune in because you gotta know what it is.
I guess I'll attune to
Okay.
mine.
Also,
You're
I get
attuned.
wrecked by beasts apparently, which has to do with I think the guy who had it before, but I'm gonna have to figure that one out as we delve deeper into the lore.
The lore.
Told you that gross skeleton hand it didn't do him any good.
Tyr will protect me.
You got it.
All right. So my god is the Lord of Bats, Nathion. So I received Nathion's endless bag of spices. So imagine like Hermione Granger's bag in all the movies. My flavor text read, of all the senses, seek never to offend taste, lest ye be found delicious and devoured. So, while using magical attacks against foes, I get a +2 to hit because I have all these crazy reagents that help add extra flavor to my spices. Also, it's
Pretty good, I know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But it's just to hit, right?
It's just a hit,
Yeah,
not,
that
not like
seems
damage
fine.
or anything.
That's good.
when you like, this just sounds cool. When you focus upon it for long periods of time, you hear the sizzling of pots and pans on a fire, the laughter of small voices, and the leathery wings of bats.
I love it.
It also gives me, I think, like just a skill, refined palate. When eating raw food, I make a Constitution save. Something about poison damage. I don't know how to read.
That's
You
so,
have to eat stuff that's like cooked.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying
If
to
you
eat anything
eat
that's
something
not, like,
raw,
prepared well,
yeah. If you eat something that's ill prepared, then it has a chance to poison you. That's the disadvantage of.
So I like the good. I'm like.
Yeah. You like the good stuff.
I didn't get to attune to anything, not even money.
Next week, Bobby has fun. Tune in.
I doubt it.
We're gonna try.
Then yeah, I guess I can do some crazy stuff during combat.
Yeah. If I mean, do you want me to explain it?
It's called Nathion's Hunger, and then.
Once per short rest, you may cast Hellish Rebuke.
I didn't mean to read it. I just meant.
Enemy successfully hit by one of your spells during combat.
You'll have to look that up later. There's a particular
There's a
spell. that
spell.
does that.
I mean, I'll get it for you. There's a spell called Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
You basically
light
light
them
them
up.
up.
Because I ain't doing
Go
nothing
ahead.
here. I didn't get no magical item to be cool with.
There's
Bobby's
a spell called
salty.
Hellish Rebuke, and normally you only get to cast it
There
if you
you
get
go.
hit.
Found it immediately.
But this one's letting him cast
Still no
it.
reward for finding
if
it
he
immediately.
hits. Good job, Bobby.
May I have this? So this is mine now?
That's yours now. Yes.
Yo!
So after you guys kind of like are sharing your loot and stuff like that, Burby,
You're on my back anyways. You're like sleeping.
a little kid comes up to you. It's Robbie.
Cool.
I hate the name Robbie, by the way. I hate most people's names.
I
And
hope he
myself.
I hope he becomes a fixture of the campaign.
Robbie. Robbie says to you, he goes, "Thanks for saving us, Burby." And he kind of like extends his hand, and there's a little black puffball with some bird feathers sticking out of it. And he's like, "I made this because I missed you, but now you're here, I don't need it anymore." And he like kind of like holds it out and extends it towards you.
You're an idiot.
Bert thought of very, very many mean things to say.
Traveling is taking a toll on us.
It was straight up Rain Man style mean things to say. Like, I mean, it was like popping off in there. But he really likes Robbie because that's his family, and he takes.
You almost wanted to say you don't like Robbie. You're about to be like, you know what? I don't like Robbie no more.
He takes it and doesn't know what to do with it.
As you touch it, the room spins. Your vision blurs and everything goes dark for a
Because
moment.
you're not wearing your glasses.
When you open your eyes,
Yeah.
you're back in
Feels
the
like a
main.
Sunday night.
Yeah. When you open your eyes, you're back in the main hut that your flock used for celebrations and meetings. Several other fledglings are dancing around a fire pit in the center of the room, while 2 adult kenkus, one male and one female, play ukuleles near the back of the hut. One instrument is brilliant white and gold. You recognize it as the only possession you had on you when you were found by the people of Greenus. The other ukulele is pitch black. And as you watch the 2 kenkus play the instruments answer each other in rounds, weaving music all around the hut. Their shadows seemingly dance and play their own sets of instruments.
Are they playing dueling banjos?
You listen.
Dueling ukes.
Please.
You listen.
Perhaps a trick of the light. One excited fledgling leaps over a table, knocking a vase to the ground. He begins to imitate a crying child. The female kenku strolls to the table and begins to hum a tune familiar to you, and the vase slowly rebuilds itself. She then pats the fledgling on the head, and it runs off, making cackling noises like a crow and sounds of rushing water. Turning to you, the older kenku dips down and preens your feathers, making gentle clicking noises. Suddenly you hear another crash, this time from outside the hut. Kenku caws echo through the hut, louder and more panicked. You hear shouts and the sounds of steel clashing. The kenku standing over you quickly hides her ukulele under your nest and pushes you to the corner of the hut. Suddenly you come to, Robbie with a worried expression on his face, and you now know the cantrip mending.
Do I need a card for
You'll
that?
need a card.
Hey, I got something!
The lore!
I love this! It's not in my
That was actually the saddest story I've ever
It
heard.
was! It went from sad to sadder, because I already was sad when Robbie was handing the thing to him.
Now
And
you
that
know
was the story, and I was
So,
like,
Burby lost his flock in an
You
attack.
just remind me of Robin's
And that was a flashback to that attack that
Now
Burby
you know
didn't
what-
quite remember.
Now you know why Burb was a menace to the greenest. He has a sad backstory.
Yeah, a sad
Made me sad.
backstory.
He also
I
likes
didn't
to
know it before now.
remind the people
Still
of
don't.
Greenest what they've said to him by repeating it back to them in their own voice. Like, where's my money at, you stupid bird?
After you kind of recover from that, you kind of hear this explosion, just and somebody shouts like, "Somebody's breached the portcullis!" And another
Can I cast
guy,
mending on it.
that's
What?
not good.
Can I
No.
cast mending on it?
somebody's crashed the portcullis, and somebody else shouts, "Who's watching the portcullis?" And another guy says, "Was it Roy?" And another person goes, "Damn it, Roy!"
No, Roy!
And then
I knew Roy's were
you see
bad
some
news.
you see some guards kind of running in the direction of the portcullis, and one mumbles like, "Roy is never getting a promotion," and they just run towards the portcullis.
Remember when I told you about Roy, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't remember, watch last week's episode.
Last week's episode.
He was like,
Oh.
he was in scene for like a whole 5 seconds.
He was supposed to be my boy.
Roy.
Yeah, you just like, you found a guy and you
No,
were like,
that was
me.
Roy. Murkgoth or whatever.
Roy's my boy.
Roy,
you know,
Roy's
that was
Roy.
like the guy you walked in, he was like, I bet this guy will help us. And he was like, and I was like, this dude looks dumb. And he like gave some really nondescript, he's like, he's upstairs. And we were like,
Yeah.
okay, thanks.
I think that was
And
when I
that
was
guy
looking
is
for
like-
my friend. He was like, no, I don't
So
think
you
he's
know
here.
what I think I'm gonna
That's right. You were looking for your guy.
I was
Your
looking
friend.
for
I'm gonna have to start watching this before we start doing it so I can
I know, for
remember
the
what happened
recap,
last
all
week.
these characters.
All right,
No, that's for the
so
fun.
into the middle of the square, and we're gonna have to put these guys out here.
Back to the action.
One acolyte, 4 kobolds, and 1 lizard-type creature on
Axe
4
guy.
legs.
Look, there's a dragonborn. He's a lizard type creature.
But he's not
Sure.
sure.
Well, let's use this guy.
Toss.
So what do I need? I need 4 kobolds.
Axe guy. And
I
some
need 4
Pokemans.
kobolds.
Pokemans or kobolds?
I need an ambush. Well, a lizard-type creature, and then an acolyte.
Lizard, acolyte, 4-legged lizard thing, kobolds, or Pokemon.
How
Besides
many,
him.
just give us the grand total of men's.
1, 2, let's see. 6. You need 6 men.
So,
You got 6.
okay, this is a lizard type creature. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yep.
My bad.
Those two.
You just really want to beat
So-
that.
I don't know. I hate this thing. I hate it.
That golf
You don't have to
one,
use
it's
it.
dumb.
You don't have to use
I bet
it.
it.
1, 2,
Yo.
I gotta stop.
Yeah.
Evil
3,
Shrek.
Contain it.
4.
Evil bad Shrek.
Bad Shrek. Big bad
Used to
Shrek.
call me on my cell phone.
You ruined my immersion, Steven.
Sorry, sorry. And so there's going to be like some shouts, and the guards are going to start moving and secure the portcullis. And you guys can.
I just basically echoed.
Secure the portcullis.
Herbie probably asked what a portcullis is.
I'd like you guys to
Murphy's yelled
roll.
portcullis.
Roll for initiative, please.
Hit me.
Jesus.
Go, Rob.
Tier.
Is Alora
We're
need a
always-
roll of her own? Or?
Aurora will need a roll.
Okay.
We're going to the back of the line. You both got the same thing.
Did we? But his is gonna be higher than mine. I think I match with the bird.
I got an 8.
That's not bad.
No, you got a 6.
He gets extra stuff, man.
Yo, I hate this game.
Gross. All right. What did Laura get?
Second last time.
A 11.
What did you get?
Initiative is stupid. We're the ones playing this. The monsters aren't. We're ready.
Finn, what'd you get?
11.
Ooh. Kiwi, what'd you get?
3.
Bird, what'd you get?
8.
Gosh, you guys are killing me. Come on.
Josiah's next
Oh
character
no,
is
we're not
Dex
killing you.
based.
You're gonna be killing us.
It's like, what's your
gross.
initiative? +4.
Who's going first? Me again.
I'm always
Dex is pretty
ready.
good.
I really
It affects a
don't
lot
want
of
to kill
people.
you. I really don't want to kill you.
Do
I
you
just
hate
want
to
you
get to talk to Robbie that much?
Yeah, like there are, like I said, there are many mean things I thought about saying right there.
Robbie.
I got you this bad gift.
What makes it better is
It was his surrogate Burby.
Bobby was complaining about not getting any cool items.
And it was on its way.
And then I got some of my old.
Robbie's making his way across the courtyard.
I got
He's like,
some
"He's
of
gonna
my
love this."
old creepy feathers. Don't keep those. That's weird.
I bolted those a long time ago.
Kid's been collecting my feathers and rolling them up into a ball to give to me later because he misses me.
What a weirdo.
What a little fruit cup.
That means his parents are bad.
All right.
He's got bad
That's the same parents I got.
Tracking whatever
See
it
what
is.
happened there.
Who's up in front here? You guys are like ill positioned.
What's the front?
You guys can go ahead and
We were chatting with Hatfield.
yeah. You guys can reposition yourselves as you drive into battle.
Position.
Positions.
Position.
I'll be like over here.
Burb's claim he's ready to fight.
The bird will stay up there.
I need closer.
Cool. All right.
There we go.
Kobold's gonna move 6 spaces towards you, Finn. Go ahead and start with that
we're
hard
super
one.
close then.
This is the dragon.
That's the ambush trick.
Did we run that close?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. He'll use the rest of his movement to dash action towards you. Go ahead and engage.
Okay.
The lizard-like creature is also gonna run to you 6,
4, 5, 6.
and he's gonna make an attack.
Go for it.
That's fine.
Back
An
me up,
ambush
guys.
drake?
I'm being ambushed.
Is that why you said?
What is that? I don't have
It's
any
a
spells.
lizard-like creature. You're not really. I think kind of like the rule is you're not really supposed to tell your players what the enemies are until they
What
kind of
does
like
it
do a
look
nature
like?
check. What does it look like?
Yeah.
It looks like a crocodile crossed with a dragon.
That seems like something that I would hit with a hammer.
Yeah.
Especially if it tries to hit me with its teeth.
All right. He's gonna take a bite at you,
Okay.
and he's just gonna kind of like chomp onto your shield,
Clunk.
and he's gonna kind of make a whimpering noise and deal 1 damage to himself.
Uh-oh. Broke his teeth.
Man.
Stand down,
That's
crocodile
a good
beast.
thing that happened. Zahn is you.
Mutant croc!
I get to go. 1, 2, just clear shots, and then I will fire at that ambush drake because it looks pretty beefy.
All right. Make a shot. Shoot the shot.
Roast beefy oh beefy.
Whoosh!
Alright, that is a 19.
You got him.
Good.
Dang.
This is my first ambush drake.
No,
Yeah,
you
it
fought
is.
one at the beginning.
Whole
I don't
4
remember
damage.
that.
I
How
don't
much?
either. We'll have to go
4.
way back
All right.
and watch that video that's not
you,
there.
You hit him with an arrow and like
I
kind
don't
of
think that was that. I think it
hisses
was
at
after
you,
that.
sticks out his tongue a little bit.
Okay.
That's
Do
your
you
turn.
remember
It's
this?
your bird's turn to lure him.
An ambush drake. But that just
I will
means it
have-
wasn't mentioned.
Let's see
It
here.
was that lizard creature you fought at the beginning.
I don't remember that.
Remember? Hans and Franz? Oh, that was the prequel. Nobody knows about that. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
It's not canon.
It's
Good
not
thing
canon.
we don't remember it.
If anybody manages to find the lost tapes like years from now, and they're like in the pre-episode where they fought the ambush,
They'll be like, man, I hate these guys.
Let's
they
see.
suck
Finn.
less than
Finn, it's you.
before they
Oh,
sold out.
Allura. Who's she want
It's
to
a
help?
good thing we found them
She's
all in a
going
room dead
to
together.
distract the lizard man.
Not
The ambush.
The ambush trick.
Ambush
yes.
trick? Go ahead and roll distract.
Little bird performance.
Little bird performance. Might be pretty easy this time.
Alright, it's a 4.
Ooh.
Right there.
Ow. He kind of like looks for a moment, but he's not very distracted.
You better not roll a 1 on that. He'll eat your bird.
He might. But he's disengaged. Allura is not in any danger at the moment. Where is it? Finn, it's you.
I'm gonna clonk the kobold.
Clonk the kobold. Clonk the clonker.
6.
It's 11.
11.
No.
That's gonna be a negative Ghost Rider.
Yo. I'm
Um,
getting this game.
so that's that kobold. Let's move Mural.
I should have cast my spell. Oh well.
Uh,
I have a spell in it.
Isn't it as a bonus action? You can do it?
I don't think so.
We're
I
at
think it's an
6
action
right
to cast Divine Favor.
Okay. If it's a bonus action, we can rewind so you did it. It moves 6, and it's not there yet, so it's going to move 1 more to engage with Finn. That's kobold number 1.
Back me up, guys.
Go ahead and Artillery is going to move up. He's going to dash up to Finn as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
1, 2,
12.
3, 4, 5.
Cool. And then Burb, it's you.
Yo, bash artillery.
Burb is going to have no spells. Steal.
It is a bonus action, but it doesn't affect anything. So we'll just
Yeah.
say I did it.
Go ahead and say you did it.
Yep. I'm empowered with divine light.
You guys see Finn kind of like, as these guys are rushing at him, kind of pull up his new hammer and kind of grab the hammerhead of it a little bit and kind of glows a little bit, and then he's going to get ready to go.
In the
So-
wind, we hear.
And the kobold's like, he probably can't, but I ain't gonna wait. But anyway, I'm gonna take aim at that artillery there with my bow.
Sure.
Because I got no spells, because this is dumb.
I got no spells.
Good shot.
What is that modified by dexterity?
Yes.
Plus proficiency.
15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Wait, does he get proficiency plus dexterity?
He's
Plus
proficient in
6.
he's proficient in using that bow, so he gets +4.
Plus 4, so a 17.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. I believe it's a d6 plus
4.
4. Ow.
He gets +7.
That's real damage.
Only
5
3
damage.
for the damage.
5 damage?
Oh no!
You
For
take-
the damage. It's
You
not
take
proficiency.
a skillful snipe at that kobold, hit him right between the eyes,
You
and
got
just
it.
like a little bit of blood comes out and falls over. He's dead. Get rid of that artillery.
Get him! Limit break.
See ya, artillery. The cultist is gonna charge forward.
5.
Go ahead.
6,
Go ahead and move him 6 more.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yo!
I got one of your sides.
And then the
I
other
appreciate that.
kobold's gonna move 12 as well.
1, 2,
Man,
3,
they're
4,
just-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're the closest target.
I know.
I mean, I could strategically, I suppose, move them
Let's
towards.
No, it's fine. Just
Roll low.
That's where he likes
So,
we're taking them
my
out.
turn, I assume?
Yeah, it's actually you now.
Peppercorn them.
I almost
Since-
skipped you.
Since we know you almost did. Since we took a short rest, I can
You've
hex
recovered
again.
your spell. You can hex again.
Yo, I'm hexing Axeman.
Yes.
Woo! Axe him.
All right, so he's hexed as a bonus action, correct?
Yep.
You want to
Go ahead
ask
and
him a
roll.
question?
Yeah.
Was that too spicy for you?
15 plus 5,
+2 because you get to do your
so 22.
spice sack.
Oh.
22 that
Your
hits.
spicy sack.
Hit him with a spice sack. Ask him if it's too spicy for him.
We're gonna roll the 6 first, because I'm a crazy man. 3
Plus.
plus 2. 5? I don't feel too good about that. This is just old base.
You didn't need
Just some used old bay tea bag
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So you blow some dust at him and kind of gets in his face and it burns, and he takes how much? 5 damage?
5 damage. He tastes good, though.
Yeah, he
This
does.
is Axeman.
He's flavored now. You could do an interesting reaction right now if you'd like.
Do I have to do it now?
Oh wait, you already used your bonus action. Never mind.
Okay, it's a bonus act? Okay.
You can do it as a bonus action. So he takes 4 damage. He's not looking great. Still about as healthy as a kobold, you could say.
Wow. On the nose, Steven.
We're at the top of the round. The mural is going to take a swing at Finn with advantage.
Clonk.
Clonk number 1 misses. Clonk number 2 misses.
Yes.
The Arbok is going to take a swing at Finn with advantage. 5. 8 plus, and that's 11. So that misses. So
Clonk.
that's Arbok, and we're up to Zon.
Clang, clang.
Big Shrek is crazy.
Big Shrek.
I really don't like that drink. I'm gonna keep shooting it.
All right, shoot that Drake.
I hit that kobold believing that you had it in you.
14.
Take him out.
21.
Oh, hits.
Paul consistently rolls above 10.
Yeah, Paul's
which is
got
a
the
good way
magic touch
to
there.
hit people.
You got the
I
touch.
consistently roll below 10, which is how I don't hit very many people.
That will be 8 damage.
Woo! All right, you take a shot, goes right into the side of this big lizardy folk. 8 damage.
Yeah.
So, and he's
Oh.
he's still up and about, but he's
Steady.
not dead.
Steady. He's a big boy.
You will
He's
not
a
have more
big
innocence this
boy.
night.
Allura, it is her turn. Bird turn. Turn of the bird thing. Familiar.
It's
It
not
looks
me.
It's
Bird
not you.
turn.
It's
Bird's turn.
gonna flatten its face.
On Drake's face.
Oh, yeah.
You used to call
Zon
me
really
on
doesn't
my-
like this Drake.
Drake. Then go ahead and roll performance.
9.
He is honed in on Finn, not distracted.
I'm
That
gonna
Drake
take this
burned down
bird
his
to bird
village
school.
when he was a kid.
Get some bird
Finn.
acting classes.
It is-
He has,
your
he
turn.
has like Bird the Third though.
Bird the third.
The first one seemed like it got it like all the time.
Yeah.
This one
They're diminishing.
He's losing.
Unfortunately,
He
I
hasn't
killed
had
that.
enough time to practice. Like he's pretty fresh in the
We are
universe.
for those watching at home. I was letting Zon's bird just do the help action and distract for free, but now we're making the bird do a little bit of performance to distract. Which, by the way, if we'll go, I'll go ahead and say if your familiar can use things in the environment to help distract, if there's an opportunity for that, I'll give you advantage on the distraction.
Okay.
Try to make that a little bit easier for you. All right, Finn, you
Clonk and a kobold.
clonk. Wait, clonk in the trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I rolled a 19, so I'm pretty sure there's
Oh, that
clonking.
hits.
Clonking is happening. And because the moons on my hammer are lit up with
You're imbued.
holy
Oh
energy,
yeah, they're like
I'm gonna bonk him real good.
bonking good.
If
Which
he kills
kobold are
in
you
one
going for?
hit, follow.
The Arbok.
The Arbok? Ooh, good choice.
If he kills in one hit, follow.
4 plus 3.
4 plus 3 plus 3, so 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
So you slam this hammer down, it's glowing, and you kinda as you smash the hammer down, you hear this whisper, justice. Justice! Like slams into his skull and just burns. Ah! And he dies. Burns his
Yo,
face off.
magical items are sick.
Now it gets real.
Did Burb hear it whisper justice?
Burb, you actually where are you?
In the back.
You heard just faintly on the wind, just this justice.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
And speaking of Burb, it's your turn.
There is once again a Corsola flanking Finn.
Twink it.
Get him.
Gonna pull out my bow.
Wouldn't D&D be crazier if Pokemon didn't, like if there's a Pokemon expansion, it's just like, guess what?
I would be willing to bet you money somebody has made a Pokemon module for
Yo, I'm
Dungeons
ready,
and Dragons.
baby. That's
I
nice.
have.
Roll the hit.
I played it.
Oh, have you?
It was fun.
That's awesome.
We follow. We've done 4.
Is that a 20?
420?
Yeah, 20.
My guy!
Hold up.
Hashtag 420.
Plus my
Yo!
Dexterity 26.
Yeah, you got him.
Limit break.
Limit break!
So here's how, since I don't think you've got to do this yet. When you roll nat 20 on damage, you get to roll, like whatever dice you would roll for the damage, you get to roll 2 of them.
Ooh, good thing I did it with my bow.
Do they both get +4 or just one of them?
Just one static modifier. So it's just +4 to
I need
this.
another D6. Quit stealing
I
dice
got
over there, boys. If you want to
Hey,
live.
this is my pile.
I thought it was
That
Dominator,
that Paul
this
keeps
campaign has
adding more
the
to.
Dragon Queen.
I did not
see from the
Equals
center.
Rise of Teams.
I don't use D12.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So it's okay. It was over here anyway.
I'm gonna use my +4 on the 3. It doesn't matter. 10, 13.
It's all together. 13 points
Alright.
of
Hey,
Yo,
shooty death damage.
can I aim for his eye?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Call your
right,
shot.
Right, Robbie.
Call
on
your,
the-
no, it's a crit.
arrow.
Call your shot.
Aim for
It's a
Robbie.
20.
Right for his eyeball.
Yeah, okay.
He pictured
so,
Robbie.
So you hear this justice and kind of inspires you, you know. You like take your bow shot And it's just, you feel really good. You've never felt so good about a bow shot. And you shoot right for his eye, and you kind of hear the wind kind of follow this arrow as it goes, and it hits this kobold in the eye and just goes right through. And there's just kind of a pause as the kobold thinks for a minute, and then just blood explodes out of the back of his head after a delay, and he dies.
I already
As
took
he
it off
hits
the
the
map.
ground, as he
That's
hits the
how
ground,
fast you kill
Bird
him.
goes.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
That kobold is dead. The cultist is going to take a swing at you, Sir Finn.
Go for it. I feel confident. Nothing can touch me.
11 plus 3 is 14.
Nope.
Bing! Bounces off.
The wall.
Kiwi.
The wall.
It's good to be behind the wall.
It is.
So wait,
That's the
if
plan.
I, as a bonus action, I can move the hex. Can I do it after I kill him? Like if I do damage first, then do a bonus action and move it?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast Axeman,
Go for it.
my mortal enemy.
Oh! 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 Uh-oh.
That's a fumble.
That one.
Is it a
Nat
1?
1 plus 7.
Follow anyway.
One.
Okay. Go ahead and
Spice bag.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Uh-oh.
Why? Oh.
Uh-oh. Roll your regular damage. You don't...
You better not
need to
hit
roll
me
the
with
hex
that.
damage or no?
No.
Okay. 6. Alright.
6. Alright, what's the spice you're using?
What's something I actually hate? Garlic powder.
Alright, so you blow this garlic powder right at the cultist.
I'm already
who
writing it
attacks.
down.
But like as it kind of like twists, it kind of twists into like a spear of garlic that's purpley. But the wind just right at the wrong moment
Thanks, buddy.
blows it
You better not
the
hit the
wrong
wrong bird.
way.
You better
And
not hit the
Finn,
wrong bird.
you kind of feel this kind of eldritch energy like splash right into your kidney, and you take 6 damage.
Oh,
Damn, garlic!
He's now flaking.
Wait, so I'm okay?
You're fine. You
Bird
didn't
would
take
like
any
to look
damage.
at you and whisper, "Looting is unlawful in his voice."
No, this is I'm just saying.
Bird looks at you and whispers, "Looting is unlawful, but if you're down, we'll take
We're
it."
up to Meryl. Meryl's gonna kind of laugh and go, "Ha ha, garlic man!" and take a smash at
No
you.
justice in this.
He misses.
It's okay. That
Uh,
justice is
Ambistrick is gonna take a bite. Ooh, that hits. 18 plus something.
Yep.
It's a bite. What's the damage on that?
It's a good thing we're still in the courtyard where that old lady is. She'll touch you up just right.
Yep.
She'll touch you up. See what we did there? Play on words.
You take 3 damage from the Drake bite.
Still up.
Alright.
We've got
no one's
Zara, it's you.
We've got no
All
more
right.
emotions, dude.
Surely this time we'll kill it.
But we're still at the Pokemon Center. We're
He's a
good.
meaty man. This Ambistrick is
Meat boy.
meaty.
Crush it.
That is a 15.
Hits.
Alright.
Meat. Seriously, we're clearing out the ads so that we can take out meat.
We're rolling a lot of 20s Dominator.
7.
It's
1 or
7?
4. We've
All right,
Is that
you take-
Dominator?
Yeah.
What's up, my guy?
So,
What's his name?
Dominator.
Okay, Domonator?
Domonator. Oh, I know Domo.
Yeah.
So he looks pretty bad.
Shout out to Domo.
He's now the lizard creature's like
Cameron
breathing a
friend?
little bit more heavily. There's like more
Yeah.
blood coming out.
And
He's
friends
not
of many
looking
people.
good. He's a
Don't-
hair's breadth
no,
away.
No, he only has one.
He's got one for his
Alora's turn.
Yeah.
Laura
And
will
you.
Okay.
You don't count though.
hopefully
Every year.
more successfully.
It's my job.
Alora
You-
can make
you-
an attack.
You can't have friends
He
in
cannot.
here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Repeat. Distracting the Drake. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Roll performance check.
Alright. I mean,
You left it in the tray, my guy.
You remember when the wind was messing everything up?
okay, 17 hit.
Oh, this Drake is super distracted. It's kind of like snapping.
This is
He's
when I
snapping
take
at
my
Alora
shot.
now.
Good, good.
And Finn, it's your turn. You may roll with advantage on the Drake if you would like.
Yeah, he looks away and justice.
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 I shouldn't have rolled them together.
What'd you roll?
It's 3 plus 5, so 8. Because I dropped them both at the same time and they bounce off each other.
Alright, so you take a swing and the Drake kind of, he's like looking around.
No
he doesn't
justice.
even notice you and you kind of swing and you just miss him.
Yep.
Burb, it's your turn. We got a really rough
won't do
looking
that again.
Drake, a pretty rough looking cultist.
Bird.
Is advantage still on the Drake?
I believe it's only for one attack.
Bird pulls out that bow that wrecked someone last
No,
time,
we-
and he gets ready to probably shoot the bird because Lightning doesn't strike twice.
We pushed our luck.
You're going for the Drake?
He's gonna aim at the Drake and hope for the best with that bow.
How's the Drake
I
not
used to
dead?
call you on my stereo phone.
He rolled
Not a fumble.
eight.
Plus,
That's
It
a
was
total.
8 total.
your shot missed.
At least I didn't hit anyone.
Cultist is going to take a swipe at you, Finn.
Yep.
For a big 6 damage.
16?
Nope.
No. Ding! Kiwi, your turn.
A wall.
Don't aim at Finn this time. Or aim at Finn this time and
Please,
miss.
that hurt real bad.
Axeman's going down with an Eldritch Blast. 9 plus 7 is 16.
Should do it.
Yeah.
Does 16 hit the cultist?
Oh, yeah, that gets it.
Cool.
Okay. Now damage.
This is hex damage, too, right?
Yep.
We got 8 plus 2.
So 10.
Mhm.
What spice are we using?
The Axeman's really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Okay. Cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw it fastball speed at this one.
Fastball. All right, you wind up, you take the cayenne pepper out of your bag, you wind up the pitch, charges it with like eldritch energy, some purple around it, and you throw it at him, and it gets really, really big, and just makes a purple hole right through his chest. And he kind of like looks down, and like his heart's still kind of beating out of there, and then just slows down and stops, and he falls over. He's dead.
Hey,
Wow.
you were always going to die.
So
He's destined to
Cultist is
die
dead.
every episode.
As a-
this kobold has been getting in
Axe guy down.
3 swings.
Like,
I know.
follow, subscribe.
I would like to use a bonus action to move the hex to Meryl.
To the marrow?
Yeah.
You
That
certainly
needs to
may.
be our official Card Shop Talk hashtag.
What?
Hashtag Axe Guy Down.
Hashtag Axeman down. Hashtag.
Follow, subscribe.
So 15 does not hit you yet, then.
Axe guy down.
Drake is taking a swing at you as
Or
well.
Big Shrek.
I'm gonna tweet it right now.
9 plus 4 is 13. He
Hashtag
misses.
Big Shrek.
Zon, it's you.
Ooh.
Is
You
it
got a
Axeman
rough-looking Drake
Axe
and an
guy?
angry-looking
Axe guy
kobold.
down?
All
Hashtag
right.
Axe Guy Down.
This will be your
Going
last
out on the
breath,
tweeter.
Drake. Natural 20.
Okay.
On 5.
You gotta follow now. If you haven't followed yet, that's another nat 20. You gotta follow.
Hashtag
Oh, yeah.
420 plus 1.
All right, that is. What is 9? Is 12 damage.
12 damage. Alright. Where you want to hit him?
I'm gonna hit
In his
him-
ass.
No. I was gonna say his heart.
His heart.
Straight
Just
to
go
the-
for his
yeah.
heart. So you gotta go for this. Just you
Oh,
pull back
that's
this
the heart at the
bow.
bottom.
You pull back this bow,
That's
and
the
you
heart of the backside.
and you release it. And as you release it, you kind of feel this energy come up from the ground from your boots and just kind of. And this arrow kind of shoots off, and you can kind of hear the sound behind it as like a little bit of light streams behind it, and it hits the ambush Drake like right in the chest, and just explodes. You see his ribs and stuff like that. That guy is super dead.
Sweet.
Bird whispers,
Yeah.
Alora, it's your bird's turn. It's
The
your
elements are
bird's
playing
turn.
a big part of our campaign.
Alora will go
The
mess
best
with the
footing
marrow,
he ever
if
had.
possible.
Do I know?
It'll go mess with the marrow.
Performance.
Okay.
dude.
In fact,
Performance
if
check.
it can, it'll splash water in its eyes from the fountain.
From the fountain?
Are we
Sure.
fighting on the fountain?
Okay.
Sick.
I didn't
hope
realize that there was a literal fountain.
There's
there.
not really.
Oh.
Is there
Go ahead.
not? Because so I'm going to use my environment.
Yeah. There's
Just say, you want to say no, I know.
there's a fountain.
Okay.
Yo! Just you wait.
Well, it's the 18 on the first roll.
Okay, you got him.
Okay.
All right, so the Alora kind of like kicks up some. I guess it would just park herself like right on the edge of the fountain and like kick up some water on it. And the kobold just is really confused, like what? Is really distracted.
Okay.
And Finn, it's your shot.
From my position on this fountain, I'm just going to like leap.
Heroic leap. All right.
Leap and bring
Advantage.
You have advantage, by the way. Don't roll your 2 d20s at once.
Justice!
Justice!
overhead chop leap.
Oh, no.
One at a time.
I
my guy.
learned. One at a time. Hashtag. One at
By
a
the
time.
way, Dominator got the Pokemon that's an Exceligor or something.
This dummy,
Exceligor.
this guy,
That's an Exceligor.
Can we give him something in like any sort of real fiscal sense?
Besides
a sense of accomplishment?
one
Excelgor Pokemon card.
There you go.
Yep, Dominator, if you drop by Level Up Games and Hobbies in Knoxville, Tennessee, we will give you a Pokemon card with that Pokemon on it.
We'll let you find that card and then you can take it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Steven's gonna find it for you.
Oh,
No,
dang!
I'll find it for you. That's fine.
Come on, you're
There's
just...
one that's actually worth a lot of money, but you don't get that.
And you know what you can do? You know what we'll do? We'll sign it for you.
Oh, we will. The band here at Shopkeeper's Quest will
You're just
sign
creating
your
work for
Excel
me.
card.
We're gonna do this tonight. No, he's gonna find it. See, I deflected.
How much damage did you do to this guy?
I rolled a 14 to hit.
Oh, you rolled a 14 to hit
I
on
did.
the couple?
Yes.
Oh, you got him.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna hit him.
To like advertise Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper's card shop talks like.
Yeah,
I guess with the 8.
that's fine.
So 10
10 damage.
again.
So you
10
kind
again.
of like, you leap off of this fountain and you're like, it just kind of, you guys in slow motion see Finn just, justice! And he kind of comes down and he smashes his hammer, which is glowing, by the way, down on this kobold. And the hammer just kind of like butter cuts right through the kobold.
Seismic toss.
And just kind of neatly fillets the kobold in half, and the kobold kind of splits open like this and
Never
splats
split
forward.
anything with
So,
the hammer.
Bert's thinking about using mending to put them back together.
It's only for inanimate objects.
I know, but
He is now.
You guys are out of combat, and speaking of mending, you hear one of the guards say, "Get the casters to mend this portcullis!"
I
Would
knew
you guys
it!
like to run towards the portcullis?
Can I mend it?
You absolutely can.
You can't.
I'm not a caster, but
I can't.
I'm running toward it.
But I assume a portcullis is huge.
No, it's a door.
It's torn in half.
It's a small door. He can repair a small door.
As long as the breaker tier is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
The door is just broken open, so he's going to mend it back together.
At the
With
hinges.
my bird
At the
word.
You
hinges.
see what he did? He gave you something to use your dumb skill for.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah, I know. Don't take this from me.
I am unimpressed though.
For
What
those-
this moment.
For those of you watching, Burby does get a magical item. I have it here with me. They just haven't done the thing to get it yet. So,
I'm unimpressed.
Alright,
That's all.
boys, it's time to fast forward
He
through
got
this
a freebie.
campaign. We're gonna run right by all the enemies. We're gonna get my magical things.
See, I
Better not be.
thought it was gonna be the bird ball.
It
That's
better
what I
not
thought
be
it
a
was.
ball of feathers and string and crap that my little brother gave me because he misses me and he collected my creepy
Robbie
feathers.
Jr.
It
brings
was
you
his
another
mini
ball.
Barbie.
hey, while you're out of combat, go ahead and do a history check on those feathers.
I would also like to whisper to that split in half kobold.
You do.
I walk over to it and lean down and go. Just.
Alright.
D20 us, bro.
D20 history
D20.
check. 17.
Those are not your feathers.
Woo! Woo! Gonna find my flock.
+1. You actually got a +1 is 18.
Yeah,
18.
Those
What
are-
else do they say?
Those
Do they
are
smell
not your
funny?
feathers.
What
They
else
smell-
do they say?
They smell familiar.
What do they taste like?
They taste like bird feathers.
Okay. Well, birds
But
bring
not like
themselves.
your
Of
bird
course he knows
feathers.
how bird feathers taste.
Yeah, sure.
You're getting really sassy about these feathers.
Yeah.
Also, the reveal where they weren't his feathers was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Hashtag feathers are
Anyway,
weird.
Not your
anyways, gentlemen, they would like for us to heal the portcullis, and somehow I'm a
Time to
magical
heal the
mender.
I can't do that with my strength.
I'm
Can
already
I?
inside.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and hold the door in place while he does it.
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
So you guys run up to the door. The portcullis, there's some guards there, and they're kind of like trying to push back. There's some mercenaries and some like no good doers.
Where's the
Ne'er do wells.
Ne'er-do-wells, thank you. I
Ne'er-do-wells.
knew you knew the word.
No.
Trying to bust through this door.
No, but no good doers is
That's
better
what
than
it is.
near do
That's
wells.
yeah. I'm having a stroke.
Because
It's
you gotta
okay.
do right. Just do right.
Let's
No,
see.
no good doers. What would you
Those
No good
no
doers.
good doers, like evil doers.
No. It's no good doers.
No good
Where's the
So
portcullis?
your portcullis, go ahead and I don't know, go over to that corner over there. Yeah, there you go.
That way-ish.
That way. So, you begin mending the door. You're holding the door shut. Are you guys wanting to do anything to kind of like
Unimpressed. I'm looking unimpressed.
Unimpressed.
I'll stand on top of the gate and shoot things that are trying to break the door.
Okay.
Just
So
distract them.
you
Like
s-
it.
you
I like how
stand
just
on
Bobby's
top
like,
of the gate
"Hop on the
and
door."
you kind of like see some like
He's
people
like
like pushing
over
up
it.
against the door. You're taking shots at them. They're
Yeah.
just
So
trying
he's like on the wall,
to.
manning the ramparts. Unlike Roy.
Roy better be dead
Roy.
for the good of this place, and also
Hashtag kill Roy.
So far, I'm kind of unimpressed by me too, because like, I didn't get to
your
roll
first
it.
mission's a door.
Yeah, I didn't get to like roll a die to fix the door or like.
You guys fixed the door. You managed to.
Roll it!
Yep, fixed
Yes.
I mean,
No one can stop you from rolling.
I
I
can
rolled-
make
It
it
hasn't
harder
mean
if you'd
anything.
like.
I rolled
I
it-
can
I
make it
rolled it-
much harder.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's-
sure.
Hashtag Kilroy.
I think we had enough excitement.
incompetency.
He said it was fixed.
Unlike most RPGs, the number of enemies you kill doesn't give you experience points, so no.
We're doing, also for those of you watching at home, we're doing our EXP awarded by Milestone.
Which
So-
we agreed upon beforehand.
Which we agreed upon beforehand.
Without
But we may
consulting
change that.
me.
We may change that
Bob
in order
knows
to
the table.
appease some of our
I
players.
didn't understand what it meant.
But that's not you not being there.
I'm like the standard American voter. I just voted.
Whoa, no politics. All right.
Moving along.
So you guys repaired the store. You see kind of like slumped up against there the kind of the wounded figure of Roy, just kind of he's not feeling well. Healers kind of like rush up. They're gonna restore you guys to health, and they're also gonna drag. They're gonna no. They tend to you first.
No, that's like
They tend to you first. Then a couple of the guards, because they're the healers are kind of out of spells for the day. They kind of load Roy up onto a stretcher, and you can hear one of the guards mumble under his breath, "Damn it, Roy!" And they
And
just
Bird whispers at Roy as he goes by hurting.
and they
gonna-
carry him off in a stretcher.
I'm gonna ask him next time we talk at night. I'm gonna ask him if there's a competency exam he puts all these people through. Because I doubt there is. That's why Greenus is in this predicament. Bad examination.
No
Well,
one's
you do
prepared
remember.
for dragon attack.
Remember, Frankie Gherkins gave these cultists an in on how to get into the
That's true.
town of Greenus.
Well, they
So there
should
is some
keep an eye on
incompetency
Mr. Pickles,
there.
man.
And I bet you Roy was sitting right there as Gherkins was telling him all the secrets.
Hey man,
So-
you probably shouldn't mention that.
yeah.
The
Secret
guard,
door.
the
Hey,
guard.
hey, no, don't do that.
Chill, dude, chill.
Sergeant Mark Goth comes up and kind of thanks you guys, and he's just like, "Wow, that was close," you know.
Mr.
Um,
Goatman.
Yeah, and so he just comes up to make sure the wall is repaired and stuff like that, and then
Fixed it. My guy.
Woo!
like lets you know. There's some more guards.
That'll be
like,
$25, Greenest.
in the area.
We will send you an invoice later.
All of a sudden, you guys kind of feel a different pressure in the air. You start feeling
Spiritual pressure?
a little bit nervous, and then you hear,
Oh, Bird's excited.
He hates dragons.
Bird loves dragons.
and
Doing
then
that
you
bird
hear
pop
this,
thing.
this big roar, and you see a giant blue dragon kind of come around the side of a hill and start swooping towards the keep. And he opens his mouth, and blue.
I look around for women and children.
There's guards on the wall. Women and children are inside because of the attack on the
We've
portcullis.
spent time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get these people inside.
Good.
He opens up his
protect
mouth, like electricity kind of crackles out, and this giant blue gout of just lightning energy runs along the outer wall of the keep, and you see some guards take some damage.
Some.
Yeah,
Why
there's.
couldn't it have been Roy?
Yeah, not about to say that.
He got carted off.
Bird is
Let me
watching
see.
this in utter excitement. He's just like, because he loves dragons.
But also, I'm okay to say those guards. Like, we shouldn't check on those cards. It's better we don't know how they end up. It's not good.
Just to be fair, Bird likes dragons because they eat orcs.
Here we
You
go.
don't have to. He knows. He knows it's
Little
We'll find out.
kids
You
told
see
Bird when
five
he was little
guards
they eat
just
orcs.
instantly
He
get
still believes it.
electrocuted and fried and fall off of the wall. And I'd like you guys to roll for initiative.
Would you like to give
Okay.
Would you like to give a prayer to your fallen allies? 19 for your
I-
guy.
You might need to use that special thing on your hammer.
I prayed for the fallen after.
Will you pray for the still
Jesus
standing who are
Christ.
about to die?
15 or 5.
Are they considered my allies?
Also 5.
I said, are those guards considered my
No.
allies?
Burb is in
Damn.
awe of this dragon.
So wait, him and I both got 5, but he got 3 plus.
So he'll
2.
be in front of you,
But he rolled worse than me.
but he has more
Dex
modifiers.
is higher. His dex modifier makes him move first.
Hey, I didn't know I was doing it.
Go for it.
Just like when you shot
What'd you
him in
get,
the
Fred?
back.
Oh, true. I got 7.
7,
19, 7, 5, and 5.
7. What'd you get, Zon?
22.
The B
Nice.
team over here
And
rolling
what did Laura
fives.
get?
8.
Oh, again,
I'd recommend she not distract the dragon, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
Paul rolls above 10.
All right.
We roll sub 10 consistently. It's just the way it goes.
Ooh!
Dragon goes first.
We're fighting.
He's got to recharge his stuff. So
What? That's not good.
So he swoops down like this, and he kind of you hear the dragon shout out.
I love dragons.
Why would he shout out?
Oh man, he's oh he's just gonna shout.
Fusroda!
Fusroda! He's like, what is he saying? He's gonna say, "Is this what you wanted, Frulam?"
Is that Robbie's real name?
Frulam? No.
I'll kill him.
Robbie. Kill that little boy.
I'll have you know this wasn't part of the agreement, but I'm feeling generous. And he's gonna circle. So he's already done his breath weapon. He's just gonna fly away.
Breath weapon.
But you see him making another circle.
Oh.
Oh damn! All right. And he comes right back around.
He made that noise too. Whoop!
That's the noise dragons make.
He's gonna open his mouth. He's gonna open his mouth again. More lightning is gonna come out, and the guards are like throwing spears, shooting arrows, and they're just ding ding bouncing off.
Did they
of
not
this,
see Lord of the Rings?
this dragon. Another 5 guards get electrocuted. They like fall off the other end. The dragon is now close enough for you guys to attack.
Attack.
Burb wants to hug him.
If you would like.
No, he better not. He knows better.
I think if anyone has learned anything, you don't know better.
Yeah, probably not. But you know,
If you would like to attack, but you certainly don't have to.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's going to keep on massacring these guards if you don't help.
So the death toll's going on. Greenest will not repopulate.
Do I know who this Frulam is?
History check.
Yeah, go ahead and do a history check.
Okay. That's
7. You do remember, like when you guys were doing that ambush on the cultist in the stream, that the cultist before you captured him mentioned that there was someone by the name of Frulam Mondath who would reward handsomely anyone that was willing to help the Dragon Queen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So is this what you wanted, Frulam? This guy is helping the Dragon Queen. So is the Blue Dragon not homies with the Dragon Queen?
probably doing something for a job.
Well,
It's a mercenary dragon.
Is this the Best Buy of
And then,
jobs?
hey,
That's
Burby,
why he's blue.
Burby, go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm gonna make a perception check because I love dragons and I'm looking this one over because it's hot.
It's shocking.
What's my perception?
9 plus perception will be down here. Plus 2. 11.
11? You kind of get the idea that this dragon hasn't really picked up on you guys being there yet.
Alright boys. Burr.
But let's see, Zahn, it's your turn. You certainly may take an action if you wish. Or you can just hold action if you'd like.
ooh, you know, there's a dragon, it's killing guards, I don't like that.
You don't like dragons,
I
do
don't
you?
like dragons.
Okay.
That's true.
So you're
That's
gonna
true.
be, are you gonna be
You know what?
hasty? You're gonna be a little hasty, aren't you?
Let's not be too hasty.
I will.
Do something crazy.
I will.
I'm a lizard man. Do something crazy.
I do some crazy. Yo, crazy. No, I'll go. I'll shout
Crazy face.
at the dragon.
Puss.
Okay.
Frolom this.
Roll this.
What are you going to shout?
I'm gonna say, if this wasn't part of the deal with Frulam, then you should leave. You don't want to overstep your boundaries, do you?
Damn.
Can we
Is
point
that a
If
threat?
Paul was my manager, I wouldn't fuck around.
Can we point at Paul's boots?
Is that a threat?
No,
Yeah.
no, please.
No?
Is it intimidate or is it charisma?
It's intimidating.
I mean, I
It's
don't
like
think.
intimidating.
I mean,
That's that.
I would say it's more of a persuasion.
I'm like getting anxious.
I know. That's why you started hiding.
Verb feels like you can roll a 20 and get a hug.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Just
And you're shouting this, right?
Yeah.
As
So
this dragon is breathing lightning onto the...
Yeah. In Draconic,
They're
of course.
sure. They're receptive beings.
I'm going to give you advantage.
Oh.
Go ahead.
12. Plus
Natural
20.
20.
That is our sixth 20 of the night.
I want to
Alright,
roll
follow.
a 20 and hug it.
So the dragon kind of like cocks his ear, and what'd you say? You said, if this wasn't part of the agreement,
You should back off. You don't want to.
you should back off.
You don't want to do anything. That would
Overstep your bounds.
Overstep
that's
your
what I said.
boundaries.
Which I feel like was a boot.
So the dragon's gonna kind of wheel around,
Oh.
and he's gonna say, "Did I hear a little voice?"
Taste my laces.
And he's gonna, as he's swinging around, he's gonna kind of stop and like flap his wings before he kind of makes his another weave down, and he's gonna look straight at you, and he shouts, "What's your name?"
Don't tell him your real name.
My name is Zon Mander.
Blue dragon.
his real name.
The dragon now it's still in the air, and he's shouting at you, right? He has a terrifying presence, by the way, and all the other guards right now are terrified. He's gonna say, "Tell you what, you amuse me. I find you quite amusing, actually. And honestly, I wasn't really here to do too much destruction, just to ensure things went well, and I think they have. So I'll leave for now." And
But he doesn't give Burb a hug.
he doesn't give her a hug.
So
So as he kind of takes off, though, he's gonna as just kind of like one more spiteful thing. He's going to fly low by the keep and just smash one of the buildings that is next to it with his tail, just whip it and just.
can we roll for
Cut it
Roy
in
being in
half.
that spire?
Huh?
Can we roll to see if Roy was in that spire?
No. This is outside of the keep.
Oh.
So he's just gonna take off. He's gonna take off.
You should have said we'll offer you Roy as a snack if you'll go away.
That was a creative solution, guys. That wouldn't have worked had you not rolled a 20. Boo! A 20 you did roll. So you guys are out a couple minutes.
Barely in combat.
Yeah.
So I think that deserves a follow, a like, a comment,
Yeah.
a subscribe.
That I was really
Patreon.
scared to do that part. You were kind of supposed to do that part earlier in the campaign, but you can do it. You can do the order and whatever you want. But I was kind of afraid to do it because I didn't want them all to die. But fortunately, they didn't, thanks to Zon's nat 20.
My knees are shaking perceptibly.
Burb is sad. He likes dragons.
I'm not sure
I was really
done in that
anxious.
situation.
What Finn would have done?
Yeah.
You could have tossed a javelin at him.
Yeah,
But where do dragons
He wasn't
I
register
feel
on
like
wall?
as a
You
I don't
got
know. I'm flush with the power of being the strong right hand of my god, but because of my belief in greater powers, I understand that dragons might be a little outside of my weight class.
Yeah, I was about to where do they register
A
on
little.
they
That's when I pray to Tyre to have an actual hand in event.
DOS
It's
X.
You smack him down because you're the guy who can
Have
do
you?
that.
Has anybody taken damage?
Not from that.
Now
We
the,
all
From
got-
the fight, the portcullis fight, did you take
the
damage?
clerics heal us up
We got
before they
healed
heal
up.
Roy.
That's right, the clerics healed you up.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Roy got zilch.
Roy got nothing.
So,
all of us.
He got justice.
as you guys are kind of standing there, the fact that you just talked away a dragon,
Yeah, we're kind
Governor
of all looking at each other.
Governor Nighthill's gonna run down, and he's just holding. He's like, "What did you do?"
You better have
Like-
money this time.
He's gonna shake your hand and stuff like that. And as he's doing that, a whole bunch of medics and stuff like that are gonna run up to the.
I think they ran out of juice.
They did run out of juice. They're gonna wheel these guys away on
Okay. Save them up for post juice.
Yeah. These charred electrocuted guards that they're on the top. So he's gonna kind of lead you guys up to the top of the wall, and kind of look, and he's like, I just want this to be over, and he's really, really thankful to you that you have done that. So he's gonna kind of make a motion to the dwarf. What was his name? Escobar the Red, and Escobar is gonna produce. I think it was 150 gold apiece, right?
I sure hope it's more at this point.
So he's going to say, "This is all we have on hand at the moment.
150 gold apiece.
150 gold
A
apiece.
modest sum.
So,
A piece?
A piece.
Alright, are we giving it all to Paul?
What? No, you get your own.
You get your own gold.
I thought we can have a banker.
You can make Paul keep track of it if you
I mean, or you can just write it down.
or you can just write it down on your sheet.
What do we all get last
I
time,
can't be
remember?
I
trusted with
have it written
money.
down.
You got
Yeah.
25.
I get your money?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get all
Is
of
your
my
name
money.
Alright.
So you get all my money because I can't be trusted with money.
Alright.
I'll buy everything.
You just
You
like
guys
the way
haven't
it
got a
blinks
chance to
in.
buy anything. It's late in the night. Things are. But
I
things
imagine
seem to-
most shops aren't open.
What about these coffers we've been hearing about?
We got them.
I
This
mean,
is
like,
it.
The town just got raided, my guy.
It's in our
We
pocket.
just talked to a dragon, my guy.
Dude,
So
Paul
I
actually
heard-
like shouted down a dragon. Real talk.
I heard
Ooh.
that you can buy a ship in this game for 20,000 gold.
That very may well be possible. I haven't looked into that.
Burb's thinking about being
Berb's
a pirate.
thinking about buying a pirate ship.
Yeah.
No, Bert's thinking about owning a yacht.
Retirement plan.
Yeah, a yacht. Except
So,
it's a pirate
what was
ship
the,
yacht.
what was the guy's name
with
again?
winches.
I completely lost it because it was.
Who there?
No. The guy that the dragon was shouting about.
Frulam Manda.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. Okay.
Fruit Loops,
So
sure.
I think that's our next. So we
No,
we
we're
got,
going to the dragon.
We got the
eggs.
lead on the eggs, but I feel like Fruit Loops is who we really.
Fruit Loops probably got them dragon eggs. That's how he's getting the dragon to do what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burb loves dragons. He knows a lot about them.
And you should help us rescue the dragon eggs.
So
from-
while you guys are kind of like discussing your next move,
Gherkins is
and
probably looming
looking
somewhere.
over at the front of the
No,
gate,
he's in chains, buddy.
Mr. Pickles is done.
from the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a human, it's at least 7 feet tall.
Yo,
Betty
my
and
brother.
Javelin.
Its skin is covered in blue scales, its fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. Go ahead and get that draconid guy. Yeah. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate and scans the walls, and a line of kobolds fan out around it, about 12.
Okay.
With their spears, they prod 4 human prisoners into the dim light. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children.
A blood-soaked tunic. I didn't
Then
realize
the
that.
half-dragon hails the keep.
Do your best dragon. Let's hear it.
No, this is a dragon. Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous.
Frulam.
Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
Wait. This is Frulam.
Okay. No, Frulam, it might be. You can ask his name if you want.
Alright. Okay.
As you kind of see this whole scene playing out, you hear Sergeant Murkoff cry, "Lana, that's my sister!" And he starts running forward, and like Governor Nighthill grabs him. He's like, "No, you'll die!" And they're holding him back. And Governor Nighthill, he looks at you and says, my militia would die too quickly to this beast. If anybody has a chance of taking it down, it's you."
Please send Big
go.
Shrek, though. Please send Big Shrek. I want this to be the fight. I want this to be the.
You guys are all still
Yeah.
standing on the top of the ledge, right?
Yeah, this is where we've been
Okay, I
hanging
think
out
we
with
followed
the
him
dark
out there.
door.
You were gonna ask him something.
I want to ask if it's Frulam. In Draconian.
Sure.
11.
11.
Am I proficient in anything?
I mean, you know Draconian. He kind of perks up and looks, and now he notices you guys on the wall.
Because I am 6'7" or 6'8". I'm a big boy.
Yeah. He talks back in common. He's kind of bemused at you, and he's like, "My name is Langdrosa Cyanrath, Lizard Man."
Made up. He made that up just then.
And one of the guards from on top of the keep kind of shouts down, "How do you know, or how do we know that you'll give us back the prisoners once we send somebody out?"
How are you in close combat?
Langdrosa
Langdrosa
kind of like pops his fingers a little
How many
bit.
chances do
Hold-
you have to not be close?
Hold on.
3.
And he says,
I'm fair.
"Oh, I assure you, I am a man of my word." He kind of looks at it. He's not really.
He's not a man.
He's not a man.
He's got an
Um,
asshole.
Insight.
Go ahead and insight check.
I believe him.
You believe him. He says, "I'm a man of my word."
Why wouldn't he?
And he looks at you, Zahn, and he kind of smiles and points his finger at Zahn and says, "Just ask your friend there. I promised his parents I wouldn't kill him after I killed them."
Lindrosa Cyanrath, you have your duel.
Oh, he's excited. Very well. Come down and face me.
All right, Big Shrek, you're sitting down for this one.
This is your fight. Fight it well. Blessings of fire upon you.
Pray for him.
Yeah.
Take a knee. I'm doing it now.
Alright.
But you can't tell because I'm the same height.
It's duel time, boys!
It's time to.
It's time to die or
If he
duel.
would have said it, he would have been like Seto Kaiba, the dragon. And I would Don't let him have your cards, Paul. He'll tear them in half.
No, that's
I gotta
Bugsy.
find this guy.
No, he
No,
throws them.
Bugsy will throw him in the
Oh,
water.
You're right.
Not in a duel.
There he is.
He won't win them. He'll
Alright.
ask to see them and ruin them.
So go ahead and put Sign Wrath out there. Go ahead and put Zahn out there.
How close?
So do we get the peeps?
I
Does he
would.
hand the peeps over? Or
Okay, so as soon as Zahn comes out,
There we go.
um,
How close was he to the gate?
how close? He was about 80 feet away. As soon as he comes out, the kobolds immediately release the teenager and the two kids,
nice.
and they are holding the woman, whom you believe her name is Lana. Thanks to
Okay, they're inside.
Bird's pretty sure he knows. Never mind.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Alright.
A duel? Do these happen often in D&D?
I don't know. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
I need every advantage I can get.
Dude, he's gonna kill the bird.
He might. He might kill the bird.
You might. This is mine.
Wait, can I ask you this? Can we zest in as his boys?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Because you might be filled with some justice, but Daddy grew up in the swamp.
Back in the ghetto.
8.
You get the idea that if you guys were to do anything to help your friend here, they would
Lana.
instantly kill the last hostage.
Bird's kind of down for that. She knows things.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I rolled a 9.
And the bird rolled a 10.
The bird rolled a 10.
Mm-hmm.
For a minute, the bird lure, it's bird food.
Bird's excited about that.
Go ahead and roll distraction for the bird if that's what you want to do.
Can it make
Oh,
cross that
it's
distance?
not. Yeah, it can't get that close.
Oh, okay.
It'll move 60 though.
Alright.
And it'll stay
Way high up.
10. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Lang Dragosa is going to run at you.
Okay.
How many?
Spear drawn.
I probably ran too
3,
far.
4, 5, 6. What else? It's just 6? Double move?
He's going to double move.
Shoot. I don't know why. Set the bird that far.
Right past the bird!
Passing ships in the night.
And then as his bonus action,
He can double move?
I mean,
He
everybody
uses his
can. He
action
uses
to
his
dash.
He's just gonna smile at you and
Bonus
say,
action!
Smile.
It is a shame. It is a shame that both your parents died like dogs.
Yo, this guy is crazy. I like him. Can we recruit him? If he kills Zahn, we're recruiting him.
Yeah, well, you can now.
We're on both knees.
Bird's pretty
Alright,
happy
it's
about
you.
that. He's soaking
Alright.
in these insults.
I'll shoot him. Alright, that is a 26.
Oh, you got him.
I think no, it wasn't 20. It was
23.
20, whatever.
Sure.
20, whatever. He's dead. I don't care.
Not
I
dead.
like him. Alright, that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
And then we'll go.
Here we go. All right.
So you're just gonna make him double dash forever.
If possible, yes.
All right.
I think I'll need to do it once.
Go ahead and move Lingdrogos.
The bird's up, right?
Oh yeah, it's the bird. Yeah, it's
No.
your bird.
So remember, he has to come 10 feet down.
What is this move?
That's
Should be
30 so far.
30.
Mid 30.
We distracted.
One
We have
down.
Mm-hmm. One down, one up. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're distracted. Alright, come on, bird school. 18.
You hear
No helping!
and
No.
a spear. A spear flies out towards your familiar and does 3 damage to it.
How much health does it have?
That has 1.
It has 1 HP.
Was that a kobold that threw it?
This is
Was it
actually-
Axeman?
No.
No, that I put that in there as the human. Because I expected to die. Hashtag X guy died.
Lang Dragosa grins and makes 6 moves, 6 spots towards you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, he's gonna open his mouth.
Welcome.
Shoot him in it.
Welcome to the fray.
Shoot it. Shoot
This
it
is
in
the
mouth.
Hannibal
Go ahead and
Lecter
make
of
a
bad
dexterity
guys.
saving throw.
How to save a life.
Great.
Nice.
That's a good one.
How big is
Over
it?
20.
Over 20? Cool.
21.
So he's gonna breathe out some like lightning breath, and you're just gonna dodge out of the way, completely unharmed.
Faster than lightning.
Oh wait, no, you're gonna dodge out of the way and still take damage. I'm sorry.
I was like, oh, he's being nice to
You
me.
saved that half.
You take 13 damage.
Spicy. How much HP? Oh, yep.
Are you down?
Yep, down.
Okay. So
No!
you take.
13 damage?
Well, it was 26, but he dodged it.
Why? How can this thing do that? How come I can't do
So
that?
to be clear, if he had failed that save, his character would have died
He
outright.
might have died.
Outright died.
Why?
Because if you
Landragosa
take double your life point
You're not a
damage,
very good
like,
duelist.
like your
Landragosa
kills
is
you
going
in an
to-
hour.
Or
is
no,
going
he's
to kind of
really good. That's what it
literally
is.
Yeah.
stride up to you as you are falling unconscious from his lightning breath. And he's gonna lean down close to your ear and kind of smile and say, I did say I am a man of my word, and both your parents begged me to save your life, so I suppose that's two. Should we meet another time, I won't be so generous. And he kind of takes like his fist and just punches you right in the face, like you
Hey,
make
I
a
was
death
good.
saving throw.
Oh, great. What's the?
I already had the fist aligned with your face
I
too.
rolled 17.
You're okay.
I had the fist on his face. Just
So he's gonna smile. He's gonna get up.
Done.
He's gonna walk back towards those kobolds and kind of signal to them, and they're gonna cut down the woman and they're gonna walk away. They're all leaving. After they leave, the medics are gonna rush out and they are going to revive you. You are stabilized.
Damn! My guy is literally just freaking out.
Oh, I'm not happy.
Bert
Yeah.
would like to know,
Yeah.
Mr.
I'm
Dragon.
sorry, Paul.
No.
Bert would like to get
He's
to know
going
Mr.
down.
Dragon because he
Thanks,
has some
Sam.
good insults.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, should we meet again? I'll kill you.
Do we level up?
You guys have completed the first chapter.
Do we level up?
You level up.
Cool.
Level up! That's the name of the
Hashtag.
place we're at
That's
and
the
the
name of the
business we work.
Hashtag level up.
Also-
Hashtag buy stuff.
Not a good
Also, it looks like most of the raiders are now kind of exiting the city. That was kind of their last hurrah. The general there just kind of wanted to get a few more insults in before he left. So they're all making their way out of the town. The town, Greenest, is still intact, thanks to you guys.
Hey, you got your butt kicked by Lane Bryant, the dragon guy.
I did.
To be fair, I think like most of you guys would have gotten your butt.
I think
Yeah,
any
now
level
Bird-
one
Bird
character
loves
should
dragons.
get their
Yeah.
should get their butt kicked
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
By a general.
Yeah.
I would have persuaded my way out of it.
I don't know why they put that in there, but they did. So
Excitement.
yeah, for the
Maybe kill a
excitement.
player character. You know, just fun
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know, but
Fun
I'm
stuff.
really glad that you dodged that. Very glad.
Dexterity is his strong suit.
Woo.
Yeah.
It is not.
So you guys, after that kind of finishes, Sergeant Marketh actually is going to give you a healing potion. That's right. He gives you a healing potion, Zon.
Nice.
Not Sergeant Marketh. Governor Nighthill is just like
Wish you could give me that
super
beforehand,
thankful.
guy.
He's going to set you guys up in the penthouse at the keep,
Woo.
and you guys are going to have a long rest.
Spell slots back.
So, you're doing things again, dude.
Except I don't have spell slots. Except now I do because I'm level 2. Woo!
Are you gonna ask for them to send that sweet cleric lady up to your penthouse suite?
Give me the oldest, prettiest one you got.
Gravy.
So you go when you go to your bed, you do see that there are a couple withers on your pillow.
Oh, there's one in his mouth right now. Physically, actually, in the real world.
And outside your door, you can just hear kind of like this awkward shuffling, and oh, such a nice boy.
Listen, boy.
And Burb goes, ew,
Maybe have
gross.
Ew, gross.
Ew, gross.
In Bobby's voice.
Ew.
So you guys, for our next session, you guys will be level 2. I think that's
Where do I write that on this sweet piece of paper?
Oh,
A
we'll
lot.
show you. We'll show you.
It's a lot of writing.
So we're gonna do that off camera.
We can do that. I think that's boring. We can do that off
Okay.
camera. We can move a little bit into the next chapter just so you can kind of get some information on what's going on. Although, with your like high rolling interrogations of the cultists, you kind of already know what's up. So, I will do this part though. So you guys are taking a long rest. Go ahead and Bobby, restore your. We're not done yet.
Oh,
Go ahead and restore your spell slots. They're
how that works,
restored.
right?
You guys are all back up to full health. You've recovered nicely,
Yay.
thanks to like the old lady medic and everybody else.
Old lady medicine.
In the morning
Her
light,
name is Dr. Quinn,
Dr. Quinn.
Yo, she's
medicine
hot.
woman.
Dr. Quinn is hot.
She's
Great
an old
cue.
lady.
But not old. She wasn't always old. I
At
think
one
the
point.
real Dr. Quinn is
Oh,
very
okay.
fine.
Finn, a young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg. I hear that you intend to follow the raiders to see where they've gone.
Indeed.
Nosy little sucker.
Well, he kind of, and you can tell this guy's got kind of like got some monk robes and stuff like that on. He said, "I'd like nothing better to come with you, but in this condition, I'd slow you down." He says, "Huh?"
You appear to be dressed as a monk. Would you perchance know my friend Leo?
He kind of lights up and he says, "That's actually what I wanted to ask you about. In the midst of this tragedy, Leosin Erothanar disappeared last night.
No.
We fought a particularly savage battle against some raiders, and after the battle, he was gone. A few others, like myself, fought our way back to the keep, barely, but Leosin didn't make it back. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was this broken staff and the necklace he always wore. So he's going to give you those 2 things."
I will do my utmost to return Leo. By my honor as Paladin of Tyr, and for my oath which I swore that I would come to his aid, I will save his life as he once saved mine.
Your hammer kind of like glows as you said all this. Just and that's all I've got for today.
Okay.
This concludes episode 2 of Card Shop Talk. If you enjoyed watching us goof around playing D&D, be sure to follow us. We do this every Sunday at around 7:30. If you have suggestions for the DM, be sure to put them in chat. I will try to react to those. I kind of have a thing up for you. Other than that, you can follow our YouTube channel, and you can also follow Justin.
If you're following on Twitch, make sure to opt in for notifications
Opt
so
in
that
for
you know
notification.
when we go live.
So you'll know when we go live.
But 7:30ish on
But 7:30ish is about when we
And you
see
can
it.
also follow me, Greg
exactly
Zebra.
7:30ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
We're all very new to this, so if you have suggestions and things like that to help us out,
Also,
we're more than willing to listen.
If you want to draw just like cool lizard man photos too, or like
Yeah.
drawings, I'd want to see those.
Also, watch the Spice Rack.
The Spice Rack. Oh, yeah. And then one last thing, we also do Magic the Gathering streams, so if you like Magic the Gathering, be sure to tune in to watch the Spice Rack with Bobby. He's going to build a whole bunch of jank decks and test them out against standard decks. See how it goes.
Josiah's on there with me too.
Josiah will be there too.
So if you don't get enough of us here, you can get enough of us on the Spice Rack.
Or if you got enough of us here, just like block our channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.